Classic Hits, 95.1 KMSD, 647. It is time for football. Voice of the Bulldogs, Mr. Chad Knowles in Groton. Chad, take her away.
All righty, thank you very much, Jeff. On a beautiful Friday night for football, a little bit warm. Last week, of course, felt like fall. We reverted back to summer pretty quickly here, but we are here at senior night for the Groton area Tigers against our Milbank Bulldogs. Of course, Milbank had a tough game last week, dropping a 34-0 decision to Tri-Valley. Milbank 1-1 on the season. Of course, the opening game of the year, Milbank went 7 hours, just about 6.5, 7 hours out to Lakota Tech and won 64-0. Groton area, of course, they're 11B, so they have 3 games under their belt already, as opposed to the 11A and above, who has only 2 games under their belt. Groton area 1-2 on the season. They defeated Webster area 54-0 in week 1. Lost to Mobridge Pollock 29-8 in week 2, and lost to Winner 36-22 right here on this field last week. We were kind of watching that one, monitoring that one a little bit last week in Milbank, and I know at a few points in the game, Groton was in front of Winner. Of course, Winner, a traditional 11B powerhouse in the state of South Dakota. So Groton area obviously did a number of things right last week, even though they came up on the short end, 36-22. Again, we want to thank all of our sponsors, all of our video and our audio sponsors as well, our video stream sponsors, Ortonville Area Health Services, Milbank Ford, ITC, Milbank Tobacco Coalition, Ameriprise Financial, Dennis Mears, Whimsy on Main, Pro Image Partners, and your regular sports sponsors, Dakota Country Ag, Bean Pharmacy, Milbank Ford, Schmidt's Landing, Al's Body Shop, Bean Pharmacy, Street Graphics, 203 Realty, Border Lake Insurance of Milbank, ITC of Milbank Tobacco Coalition, Ortonville Area Health Services, Pro Image Partners, Millstone Family Restaurant, Chiropractic in Motion, Johnson Family Dentistry, First Bank and Trust of Milbank, Lewis Family Drug, Haslund Construction, and Avera, Milbank Medical Center, Milbank Area Hospital, Avera. Again, your setting is a beautiful one here tonight in Groton. The field is absolutely beautiful here in Groton, South Dakota. We are getting ready for some football against seniors night. I guess I could put that on the video stream here for you. That's across the field. The seniors for Groton area Tigers are being introduced as we speak. As usual, Jeff Carino had a chance to talk to Milbank head coach Mick Thompson last week and was kind enough again to record his interview. And we'll be back with Jeff and the coach coming up here in 2 minutes on KMSD and BigStoneRadio.com.
Inheritance, romance, and investment scams continue to plague South Dakotans with high dollar amount losses. They prey on vulnerable adults and swindle consumers out of their funds. Scammers befriend the victim, making it difficult for them to see the reality of what's happening. If you have a loved one susceptible to this type of scam, sit down and talk with them about these issues before it happens to them. If you or a loved one have been scammed in this manner, please reach out to the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
Dakota Country Ag Service in Milbank is your local Pioneer Seed dealer. Dakota Country is now offering soil testing, and they have winter wheat and rye available. When it's time to plan for 2026, please consider Dakota Country and their full line of Pioneer Seed corn, beans, wheat, oats, alfalfa, and cover crops. Dakota Country Ag Service in Milbank, open Monday through Friday and Saturday by appointment. For more information or to schedule an on-the-farm visit, contact Paul O'Reilly, 605-467-0715 or 605-949-4170. Bean Pharmacy is your hometown family-owned independent pharmacy conveniently located within the Milbank Area Healthcare Campus. Bean Pharmacy is a full-service pharmacy specializing in fast, accurate, and friendly service. They also offer a full line of over-the-counter products such as vitamins, first aid, and diabetic supplies. Need your prescriptions mailed or delivered? Bean Pharmacy can do that too, and it's free. Don't forget about their convenient drive-thru for quality healthcare for the entire family. See Bean Pharmacy, located in the Milbank Area Healthcare Campus.
Milbank Ford isn't just a dealership. It's part of your journey. Whether you're cruising toward adventure or hauling hometown pride, they've got the ride to get you there. Stop in and explore their lineup of tough F-Series trucks, fuel-efficient SUVs, and family-ready crossovers, all backed by local service you can count on. The road starts in Milbank, but it could take you anywhere. Come and find your Ford today at Milbank Ford. Ford, where small-town trust meets big-time value.
Time to shake it off and head to week number 3 at Groton this coming Friday. Groton 1-1 on the season. They beat Webster 54-0 in week number 1. Lost to Mobridge Pollock in week number 2. I did not get a chance to see a score from their game last night versus Winter. Anyway, a big game, and I believe a conference game, correct?
A conference game, yep. One of our 3 NEC games that we get every year. So Winter last night wound up beating them. I think at some point somebody told me that Winter was down 22-18, and then Winter came back and won 34-22. And I think that kind of encompasses a little bit of what Groton has done so far this year, a little bit Jekyll and Hyde, where they came out really hot against Webster and looked fantastic against them. The Mobridge Pollock game kind of sounds like that one got a little away from them early, and they kind of couldn't really scrape their way back. And then I haven't seen anything of the Winter Groton film from last night, but obviously scoring 22 points against a program like Winter, you got to be doing something right. That's a program that's consistently really good in 11B football and has been for a really long time. So, and just the natural history between Groton and Milbank, that game's always really tough. It's always really tight. You can kind of throw the records out the window. That's, it's definitely a rivalry. My kids, I've already kind of talked about Groton a little bit, not this week, but even leaving last night, talking about how we need to show up in Groton and play really hard because we know it's going to be a tough game. And Coach Warner does a fantastic job with his team every year, getting the best out of them.
So how do you pick the team back up after a tough loss last night and not drag one loss into another and start a losing streak?
Well, I mean, it really has to start with some ownership and owning mistakes, owning shortcomings. That starts with me and the coaching staff, and it needs to filter down through the varsity to the scouts. And, you really got to... It's not always fun to watch film after games like last night, but you really have to take that film and learn from it and learn from your mistakes and move forward. And, you can't just dwell on the past all week, and that really, I think, comes from the coaching staff first. Like, we can't just continually harp on the same things that happened Friday night. Treat it more like, hey, these are the mistakes we made. This is what we need to get fixed coming forward, and kind of let them know, like, hey, you know what Tri-Valley did? Well, I think Groton would be insane not to try and some of that stuff against us too. So we need to really learn and get up on and hit the ground running this week so that we can be ready for Friday night.
Game number 3 this Friday at Milbank at Groton, 7 p.m. The kick, right here on KMSD video audio stream, BigStoneRadio.com. And again, don't forget to like the KMSD YouTube page. Coach, we appreciate it. Thank you so much for joining us on a Saturday. Have a great weekend. We'll talk next Saturday at 10.
All right. Thank you. Looking forward to it.
And checking the officiating crew tonight, umpire Troy Johnson, head linesman is Paul Schmig, line judge is Jeff Jorgensen, back judge is Dan Runia, and the referee is Steve Van Heerd. Again, as always, the Law on the Field tonight is brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office, Division of Consumer Protection. We'll be back with the starting lineups, national anthem, and the kickoff coming up in 1 minute on KMSD and BigStoneRadio.com.
Dreaming of a getaway? Escape to Schmidt's Landing on beautiful Big Stone Lake. Whether you're casting for walleyes, perch your bass, or just enjoying the stunning views, Schmidt's Landing has something for everyone. Relax in comfortable lakeside suites, or set up your camper or tent for a long weekend. How about spending this summer at your seasonal RV spot? There are also boat and pontoon rentals, plus a fully stocked C-store with bait and license. Discover a family adventure or a peaceful retreat at Schmidt's Landing. Visit schmidtslanding.com and like them on Facebook. Are you in need of collision repair? Look no further than Al's Body Shop. Their team of expert technicians has years of experience and are dedicated to getting your car or truck back on the road in no time. From minor dings to major body damage, they've got you covered. And with their state-of-the-art equipment, they can handle any make or model. Plus, they work with all insurance companies to make the process as easy as possible. Don't let an accident slow you down. Go see Al's Body Shop today. Al's Body Shop, Milbank. Quality collision repair you can trust.
nice job of the national anthem there by the Groton High School pep band, and the captains now are going to meet in the center of the field, and we will get ready to find out who's going to get their paws on the ball first here tonight. And let's tell you that you're in tune to Classic Hits 95.1 KMSD FM 1510 AM, KMSD Milbank, South Dakota, and streaming audio and video worldwide, BigStoneRadio.com. Let's meet Milbank on offense. First of all, along the front line, Jack Street at center, Lawson Novi, Leighton Osowski are the guards, Hunter Reedy, Carter Glow are the tackles, wide receivers Esteban Abrego, Sam Rick, tight end Ethan Sire. The running backs are Lance Engebretson, Ethan Owen. Your quarterback is Bray Bauscher. And Milbank is coached by head coach Mick Thompson, assisted by Brian Pauley, Brody Gilbertson, Jeff Trapp, Carter Bauscher, Brian Sandvig, and Connor Snaza. Now let's set Groton area on defense. Along the front line at the tackles, Gavin England and Logan Warrington. At the nose guard is Lane Johnson. Linebackers are 5 of them: Ryder Shelley, Anthony Tracy, Tucker Harder, Ben Hoft, Asher Johnson. Defensive backs, Ryder Johnson, Keegan Tracy, and their safety is Lincoln Kraus. Groton area head coach Sean Wanner. He's assisted by Travis Kurth, Michael Albert, Seth Erickson, Dalton Locke, Quentin Bierman, Lance Hawkins, and Jordan Carson. All right, we'll see who gets the ball first here coming up very shortly. So again, glad to have everybody along here tonight in Groton.
Waiting to see what the toss is here. Showing him the coin. Coin is up in the air, caught, and flip.
Okay, so the
Groton looks like they have won the toss.
flip is over. Groton wins the toss, and they defer. So Milbank gets their hands on the ball first, and we'll see how the Bulldogs come out here tonight.
First, they will receive.
All right, Milbank will receive
First possession
in the north end zone. So again, welcome in Bulldog football. Of course, don't forget tomorrow during the 10 o'clock hour, Coach's Corner with Jeff Carino, and all the coaches, I believe, as well will appear. And
come out for Groton area.
all kinds of good things coming up here. Again, a beautiful Friday night for football here in Groton. Sunny, partly sunny skies. Let's set Groton on offense for you when we have a chance. Along the front line, Lane Johnson, Gavin England, Logan Warrington, Braden Fleece, Tucker Hardy. Wide receivers, Ryder Johnson and Keegan Tracy. Asher Johnson, the quarterback, Jordan Schwann, Ryder Shelley, Connor Glines in the backfield. Defensive line, Lawson Novi, Carter Glow, Micah Tostenson from Milbank. Linebackers, Ethan Owen, Leighton Osowski, Ethan Sire, Bennett Hunt. Defensive backs, Bray Bauscher, Mason Allen, Sam Rick, and Lance Engebretson. All right, Sam Rick is back deep for Milbank, as is Max Schooler for Milbank as well. And kicking off for Groton, number 18, Carson Zach. So Groton area is 1-2 on the season. Milbank is 1-1.
Here we go, folks.
And we are getting ready for the opening kickoff here on senior night here in Groton. Here's Zach approaching the ball. The right-footed kick is a line drive, picked up at the 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Schooler gets upended at about the 36-yard line. So that's where Milbank sets up shop. First down and 10 from their own 36-yard line. Schuster on the tackle that time for Groton area.
Let's see what the Bulldogs bring to the table.
So 35-yard line. Let's see if Milbank can get some offense going here tonight. Struggled, quite honestly, last Friday night against Tri-Valley. So got a good ringside seat here in the press box. Bauscher is going to hand off now, and there is going to be a handoff to Engebretson. Lance gets about a yard, maybe 2 yards that time. Second down and about 8. So second down and 8 now for Milbank.
Ball's about on the 35-yard line.
So the ball is at Milbank's own 37-yard line with 11 and a half 1.5 left here in the opening quarter.
Down and 8.
Again, a pretty nice crowd across the way here from Milbank as well, of course, as Groton, obviously.
Number 8, Braylon Bausch.
Bauscher is going to stand in the shotgun again, once again, for Milbank.
Receivers on his right, one.
Sends Rick in motion. Rick slams on the brakes. Braylon is going to take it himself. Braylon Bauscher cuts toward the center of the field, dives out to about the 43, 44-yard line. And Bauscher is going to be really close to a first down. He's within about 2 yards. So
2 yards on the carry there.
second down and about, or third down and about 2 now for Milbank. Long, or short 2, long 3, I guess. Or long 2, short 3. How about that? So third now, Milbank has the ball at their own 43-yard line. Let's see if we can get a first down here and move the sticks. Bauscher barking out the signals. The senior quarterback is going to hand it off, and that's not going to get the first down. It looks like from the mark. He's going to be about a yard short.
Tigers on the stop.
And that was Ethan Owen that time that had the ball.
That'll bring up fourth down.
So 4th and 1 decision time here, and Coach Thompson will send out the punt unit.
4th down and 2, and it looks like...
And Leighton Osowski, I believe, will drop back to punt for Milbank. He will.
Keegan Tracy.
And back to receive is number 0, Keegan Tracy for the Groton area Tigers.
Keegan Tracy.
Osowski at his 30-yard line awaiting the snap. Here it is. Leighton pulls it down. There's a punt, and it's going to go out of bounds. And that is going to
Number 53.
be at about the 32-yard line. So that's where Groton will set up shop.
Possession of the night. 1st and 10.
So 1st and 10, Groton being led out by freshman quarterback.
On their first possession here. It'll be 1st and 10 on their own 32-yard line. What the Tigers bring to the table on their first possession tonight. 1st and 10 Tigers. Asher Johnson, the quarterback, stands in the back at shotgun. He rolls to the near side, goes up the side in the middle, and he is met big by the Milbank Bulldogs for a small gain. That'll bring up 2nd down.
So Asher Johnson was the ball carrier that time.
Game 1 brings up 2nd down and 9.
So my equipment hit the floor here, but we're okay.
By Asher Johnson.
So 2nd down and about 8 now for Groton.
Here come the Tigers up to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 9. 0-0 is our score. 9:14 here to go. Opening quarter. Johnson drops back. Here comes the pressure.
And here's the pressure. Johnson is going to throw it, and it's going to be caught.
For a first down.
For a first down.
48, Jordan Schwann on the carry.
First down.
1st and 10 Tigers. They take the ball about to the 50-yard line. Huge catch and run there. Number 48, Jordan Schwann.
So 1st down and 10 for the Tigers now as Schwann comes down with the catch there.
To bring the ball into Bulldog territory.
So it is right at the 50-yard line now, 1st down and 10 with 8:42 left here in the opening quarter.
Here comes the Groton area Tigers. Asher Johnson.
Asher Johnson under center. He's going to hand off, and nothing doing as Osowski gets in the backfield. That time Leighton Osowski wraps up the big ball carrier
One on that one. That'll push him back.
by Shelley, and he's going to lose 1.
48-yard line.
Osowski sniffed that one out to perfection that time for Milbank. No score here on the Lewis Drug scoreboard, just underway here on senior night with 8:13 left here in the opening quarter in Groton.
By Milbank.
As Milbank is going to try to hold the Tigers here. 2nd down and 12 now for Groton area.
Pushed him back to the Tiger 48.
And so Johnson in the shotgun, a little bit of low snap. He's back to pass. He throws it out. That's going to be caught, but only for about a gain of 3.
Red will be down to 30.
As Osowski again gets out there from his linebacker position. Leighton wraps him up just inside Milbank territory at about the 49.
Groton's first possession here of the night started on their own.
So Groton's first possession here of the night.
49.
Coming in is Ryder Johnson now for Groton.
7:28 here to go in the opening quarter. Still 0-0 our score. Milbank.
So 3rd and long now for the Tigers. 3rd and 9 in Milbank's territory at the 49-yard line.
Of the Milbank Bulldogs.
As Johnson looking to pass. He's running out of time, and there's going to be a pass that's way out of bounds. Nice pressure that time put on by Bennett Hunt by Milbank.
So now
That's a 4th down now.
10 for the Groton area Tigers.
So 4th and 9 for the Tigers, and they will be in punting formation, and back to punt will be Ryder Johnson for the Tigers.
Milbank Bulldogs deep in their
And back for Milbank will be Sam Rick, as well as Mason Allen for Milbank to receive this punt.
Ryder Johnson is going to be the punter tonight. He is standing in the back all by himself. Back to receive.
Ryder Johnson now is getting ready to punt. Snap is a good one. High hanging punt. It's going to be fielded at the 25
By Milbank.
by Mason Allen. He's up to the 30, 35, 37. Nice return by Mason Allen that time. That's about a 22-yard return as Mason caught it at about the 15. Gets out to the 37 now, so Milbank starts their second possession here of the evening. 1st down and 10 now for the Bulldogs. 6:58 left here in the opening quarter. Again, just a gorgeous night for football here in northeast South Dakota.
7-yard line.
And there is going to be
Here to go opening quarters. Is our score.
like a water timeout perhaps, or I didn't see anybody call a timeout.
Timeout here.
Might be actually a heat timeout. It's was in the 80s here today. So, yeah, so we're just going to keep it right here, I think, Jeff. Again, senior night here at Groton area. Again, don't forget Coach's Corner tomorrow during the 10 o'clock hour with Jeff Carino. And again, glad to have everybody along, whether you're on our video and audio stream tonight, or if you're on the radio, or some of both, or welcome aboard. Again, I know we've had listeners and watchers from Alaska and Texas and California and all over this great nation of ours. So glad to be along tonight on your radio and or your internet here in Groton, South Dakota. Again, Milbank 1-1 on the season, and Groton area is 1-2
The kids stay hydrated. I grab a drink
for the
of water
season.
myself, too, to keep the vocals lubricated here as we're up in the booth here on the far side. Milbank getting ready for their second possession.
So Bauscher now again in the shotgun for Milbank.
Now 1st and 10. Milbank
Stands at his 31. He's going to throw a screen out here to Rick. Rick looking for a block. He dives ahead to about the 42-yard line.
The carry.
So Sam Rick is going to gain about 5, I suppose, on that one. 4 probably. So 2nd down and about 6 now for Milbank at their own 41-yard line.
So that'll be 2nd down and 6 coming up now for the Milbank Bulldogs. They're on the Bulldogs.
So 2nd down and 6 now for Milbank. They are on their own 41-yard line. Bauscher in the shotgun for Milbank sends
Motion man to the front
Hunt
side.
out, and Bauscher has some blocks up the center of the field. Bray still on his feet. Bray at about the 44-yard line.
He'll take it into
Nice piece of running that time. What happened was he faked the handoff to Bennett Hunt, and then Bray took it right up the center of the field. Made a couple of Tigers miss, and in the meantime, coming off limping is Ryder Johnson. Hopefully he'll be okay. Looks like he's favoring that right knee or right leg perhaps.
Groton area was able to
Coming in to replace him is Keegan Wolter, number 9.
It's going to be 1st and 10.
So 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs now with 5:48 left here in the opening quarter.
They are
So Milbank looking to crack that goose egg perhaps first here tonight.
second possession.
Ball is at Groton area's 45-yard line. And there's going to be a timeout called by Coach Thompson and the Bulldogs, and we'll take one as well. Your score on the Lewis Drug scoreboard, 0-0. Groton and Milbank back with more in 1 minute on KMSD and BigStoneRadio.com.
Bean Pharmacy is your hometown family-owned independent pharmacy conveniently located within the Milbank Area Healthcare Campus. Bean Pharmacy is a full-service pharmacy specializing in fast, accurate, and friendly service. They also offer a full line of over-the-counter products such as vitamins, first aid, and diabetic supplies. Need your prescriptions mailed or delivered? Bean Pharmacy can do that too, and it's free. Don't forget about their convenience for quality health care for the entire family. See Bean Pharmacy, located in the Milbank Area Healthcare Campus.
Here's where the good ideas come from. Street Graphics, Main Street, Milbank. Working with local schools to provide ideas and solutions for fundraising. They can customize a design just for you. T-shirts, trophies, banners, buttons, contract printing. They do it all. They work in quantities from 1 to 5,000. Printing and promotions, they print on anything but paper. See them at streetgraphics.com. That's graphics with an EX. Main Street, Milbank, South Dakota. Streetgraphics.com.
With more play-by-play, here's the voice of the Bulldogs, Chad Knoll.
Ball's on the ground. Groton area's got to chase him down. In the air.
And the first play back off the timeout. The snap was a little bit high. Braylon Bauscher went over his head, and he did get the ball back and fired a ball up for grabs, and nobody came down with it. So 2nd down and 10 now for the Bulldogs with 5:23 left here in the opening quarter.
Down and 10. Ball is still on the 45-yard line.
So the ball still at the 45 now of the Groton Area Tigers here.
Tries to do here.
2nd down and 10 now for Milbank.
In the back.
Bauscher back to pass, looking. He's got Sam Rick out there. Sam Rick makes the catch inside the 10. Let's put it at about the 5-yard line. And what a pitch and catch that time for about 40 yards from Braylon Bauscher to Sam Rick.
40-yard catch.
And I have a feeling that might not be the last time you see that particular play here tonight in Groton, as the ball is 1st and goal now for Milbank at the Groton area 5-yard line.
5-yard line. 1st and goal, Milbank on the Tiger 5-yard.
Bauscher back to pass, looking, scrambling.
Going to get wrapped up and tackled.
Trying to buy some time, but Braylon is going to get lose a couple 3 yards that time.
Anthony Tracy was on that one. For Groton area. Looks like
2nd and goal now from the 9. A loss of 4 actually for Bray that time. 4.5 left here in the opening quarter. No score on the Lewis Drug scoreboard here on senior night at Groton area.
9. Loss of 4 on the carry there. Milbank here in the red zone tonight for the first time.
And Bauscher barks out the signals. He's going to hand it off on the inside to Sam Rick.
Gets down to about the 5.
And Sam is going to get down to about the 5-yard line, so that's about the original line of scrimmage. So 3rd down and goal now from about the 5.
Back to the 5-yard line are the Milbank Bulldogs. This drive started on their own 37. A couple of big plays, a few first downs, and here they come.
And Milbank huddling here with 3:44 left here in the opening quarter.
0-0.
Again, no score on the Lewis Drug scoreboard. Abrego goes out to the left.
Milbank trying to.
Rick goes out to the right.
Second possession of the night. Groton
Bennett Hunt in the backfield for Milbank.
Stands in the back at shotgun. He takes.
Bauscher looking, is going to get some pressure, and Bauscher is going to go down at about the 15-yard line. Nice job by number 53 that time for Groton area. That's Logan Warrington.
On that one.
He got into Bray that time as at about the 15-yard line.
Pushes him all the way.
So 3:06 left here in the opening quarter. So now Milbank, I'm sure, is in 4-down territory here, obviously.
Goal. They are now on the 15-yard line. Either way, Milbank is going to, if they're going to go.
So 4th and goal.
Try to pin Groton back. They can pin him all the way back to the 1 if they want, but looks like they're.
Bauscher is going to be in the shotgun now for Milbank. Claps his hands, comes out here to the right.
Bauscher to the far side.
Braylon looking, and trying to gain some ground, and he goes out of bounds.
Brought down by number 44, Ben Hayes.
That'll be turnover on downs.
Ben Haft on the tackle that time, and so a turnover on downs. So Milbank gives it back to Groton area.
Groton area Tigers are going to take over 1st and 10.
Ball on their own 5-yard line.
from the Tigers.
So the Tiger 5 is where they are. 2:36 left here in the opening quarter. No score. Lewis Strug scoreboard. Milbank and Groton area.
Under the Tiger 5, but no score. Groton area is going to have it for their second possession here of the opening quarter. 2:36 here to go in that opening quarter. 0-0 is our score. Groton area.
So Asher Johnson brings them back out, the freshman quarterback.
Whistles blow before the snap.
And the whistles go before the snap goes.
What the call is here by...
Probably going to be a legal motion on Groton area, perhaps.
Motion on the Tigers. So that looks like that'll pin Groton deeper.
So Groton goes back a little bit further toward the shadow of their own end zone.
So Groton now will start 1st and 10. See where they officially mark this here. Ball's on the 5, 1st and 10 now, but wait for the score update. But we'll have 2:35 here.
So first down and 10 for Groton.
Johnson.
And Johnson has it, looking for room. Not much there, though.
To get something going.
And Johnson is going to get eaten up.
Maybe 1 or 2 on the carry.
No gain on the play.
No gain.
So second and 10.
No gain, so second down and 10 for the Tigers.
5-yard line.
At their 5-yard line.
Trying to get out of the back of their own end zone here.
So nobody, Milbank has made some good plays on offense, but not getting into the end zone as of yet here in the first quarter.
Both teams in these first quarters just trying to...
So Johnson under center now for the Tigers. He's going to flip the ball back, and actually he kept it himself. He faked the flip that time, or faked the handoff, and paid the price.
Tracy had the ball. He was tackled. Loss of 1.
Actually, Tracy had the ball that time for the Tigers.
Loss of 1, so that'll bring up 3rd and 11.
So loss of 1, 3rd and 11 now for Groton area. They are back in the shadow of their own goal line at the 4-yard line. Minute and a half left here in the opening quarter.
Tigers up to the line of scrimmage. Just a couple plays left here until the quarter break. Asher Johnson, the quarterback.
Johnson for Groton. He's going to hand off, and that's not much there. As
we get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Gets about back to the line of scrimmage.
Milbank is going to have the ball here for their 3rd possession. It looks like they're going to have good field.
And that's Micah Tostenson, amongst others, that got in the tackle that time for Milbank. So Bulldogs should get very good field position this time. Sam Rick, Mason Allen, and punting is Ryder Johnson for Groton area.
And number 3, Sam Rick.
Snap is pretty good. Mile high kick again, sending Allen back to the 46. Mason looking for blocks. He dives ahead to about the 40, so about a 6-yard return that time for Mason Allen, and he will set the Bulldogs up at their Groton area 40-yard line. First down and 10. We have 34 seconds left here in the opening quarter. No score. Groton area and Milbank. So we'll see if Milbank can crack into the end zone perhaps this time. Again, no score. Both teams keeping each other out of the end zone so far.
0-0 is our score. 3rd possession here for Milbank.
And Milbank set to start their 3rd possession. Boucher under center.
Lines up on the center.
Gonna fake the handoff, drops back to pass. Braylon throws it up, and wide open is Abrego.
Number 8.
Yeah, Abrego, I mean, he was wide open at the 10-yard line. Esteban goes in for a 40-yard touchdown pitch and catch. Braylon Boucher to Esteban Abrego.
Esteban Abrego for Milbank with a blown coverage there.
40-yard line as he was, I mean, wide open. I don't know if I've seen a receiver that wide open for that long of a time, but anyway, Esteban Abrego catches the touchdown for Milbank. So Milbank is going to try to kick the extra point. Snap down, spot up, and the extra point is good. So that is now the Lewis Strug scoreboard. Milbank 7-0, and we'll be back with more football in 1 minute on KMSD and BigStoneRadio.com.
At 203 Realty in Milbank, a huge part of their formula for success is their agent team. One of those agents is Brandon Perry. Brandon is a Wilmot native, Northern State grad, and has resided in Milbank for over 22 years. Brandon joined the real estate world after 25 years of service in the National Guard. Brandon's attention to detail, patience, commitment to his customers, and willingness to put in the extra hours is what sets him apart.
Hi, this is Brandon Perry with 203 Realty. Contact us today by visiting 203-realty.com. At 203 Realty, your address is more than just a number.
Border Lake Insurance in Milbank and Ortonville is your locally owned independent insurance agency. As an independent insurance agency, Terry Holquist and staff at Border Lake Insurance have access to multiple companies that offer home, farm, auto, commercial, life, and health products. Border Lake Insurance has 2 convenient locations. Stop by or call their Main Street office in Milbank, 605-432-5884, or in Ortonville, call 320-839-6145. Located in the Senbank building. Border Lake Insurance. Insurance agents you can count on.
And the ensuing kickoff now by Cargus is just a little dribbler in the air, and that's fielded by one of the up men, number 54, that time Braden Fleece. And so 46-yard line is where Groton area takes over.
They now trail 7.
First down and 10, 7-0 Milbank here on the Lewis Drug scoreboard. A 40-yard touchdown connection from Bray Boucher to Esteban Abrego. And Abrego was standing all by his lonesome. He just could walk into the end zone and from about the 10-yard line that time.
Groton's just probably going to have a couple plays here, and then we'll be...
So the freshman quarterback, Asher Johnson, leads the Tigers back out again. Test high snap. They hand it off. That is Ryder Shelley. And being met there that time was Bennett Hunt in on the tackle. Leighton Ozowski as well.
Second down and 10 coming up for Groton area.
And that is going to do the first quarter. 1 quarter in the books here from Groton area on senior night. Milbank 7, Groton area 0. Back with second quarter football in 1 minute on KMSD and BigStoneRadio.com.
No matter how you use the internet, ITC has the perfect plan for you. Maybe you're an explorer, browsing social media and checking email. Need to step it up a notch? You might be a multitasker, seeking gaming, streaming, and remote work capabilities. For the maximizers, those who want the very best upload and download speeds with ultra-fast streaming, get 1 gig and beyond. Wherever you are, find a plan that's fiber fast and reliable. Learn more at itc-web.com.
Quitting tobacco doesn't just add more years to your life. It can add more good years. Quitting could mean more good years chasing your grandkids around the backyard rather than years of catching your breath in the background. Quitting could mean more good years traveling our breathtaking world rather than getting saddled with health problems like lung disease. Quitting means playing an active part in your life rather than just letting it pass you by. Don't miss out on life's big moments. Get your life on track and live more good years. Call 1-866-SD-QUITS to get started. Paid for by the South Dakota Department of Health
and the Milbank Tobacco Coalition.
It's second down and 10.
And it is back to live action now here in the second quarter. Ryder Johnson with it. And there's going to be a fumble as Milbank gets back. And I think Milbank comes up with the fumble recovery, and they do.
Ball is recovered by number 30, Ethan Sire.
Ethan Sire on the recovery that time for Milbank.
Ball for Milbank, so the Bulldogs.
As that is a good job that time by the Bulldog defense.
Over, first and 10.
So now Milbank will take over. First down and 10. Milbank leads here 7-0 on the Lewis Drug scoreboard here from Groton.
Way back on the 32-yard line of Groton area. First and 10 now, Milbank.
And so Milbank starts at the Groton area 32.
Looking now to add to their lead.
Bauscher, chest high snap. Bauscher is going to pass it up to Abrego, and Esteban tries to come down with it that time, and he does not.
Number 4, Ryder Johnson.
He's not able to.
That'll bring up second down and 10.
18, Abrego.
So that'll bring up second down and 10 now for Milbank.
For Milbank.
Esteban Abrego with the only touchdown here so far tonight. A 40-yard catch from Bray Bauscher with 24 seconds left.
Defense looking to get a stop now here on second down and 10.
So second down and 10 now for Milbank.
In the second quarter.
Bauscher takes the snap. He's going to take it himself. Cuts off to the right, outside the numbers. Bray is still on his feet. Bray gets about 8-9 yards off the right edge that time.
Bounds, actually.
And he was forced out of bounds.
To the first, but I don't think he got there, but it was...
He was close, but I don't think he got the first down, but it was close.
Braylon Bauscher, the quarterback for Milbank.
So Milbank is at Groton area's 24-yard line now with 11:39 left here in the second quarter. 7-0 Milbank.
Milbank leading 7-0.
As Bauscher now is going to push ahead, and he needed one. He needed one. He got about 5 that time, so Milbank gets a first down now.
First and 10 for the
at Groton area's 18-yard line.
Deeper now into Groton territory.
So we'll see if Milbank can put another one across here, perhaps.
Spotted us at the 17-yard line.
First down and 10 at the 17 now for Milbank.
The Groton 17-yard line, Milbank area with the ball. First and 10. This is their 4th possession of the night. Milbank leading 7-0.
And Bauscher now in the shotgun for Milbank. Bauscher back to pass. He throws it. It's batted down in the secondary by Ryder Johnson that time. Nice defense by number 4. Batted that way at one away from Esteban Abrego.
10:58 here to go.
So second down and 10 now for Milbank.
Milbank Bulldogs.
As its clock stops on the incomplete pass. 10:58 left here in the second quarter. Again, welcome in here. Classic Hits 95.1 KMSD FM, 1510 AM KMSD Milbank, South Dakota, and streaming video and audio, bigstoneradio.com.
1 and 10, here comes the Bulldogs now.
And Bauscher now in the shotgun for Milbank. Bauscher is going to pull it down himself. Bauscher looking for blocks. Braylon gets all the way out this, and he dives into the end zone. No indication. Touchdown, Milbank Bulldogs. Braylon Bauscher from 17 yards out on the quarterback keeper that time.
He'll go into the end zone and extend the lead for the Bulldogs. 13.
So 13-0.
Great attempt coming now for Milbank area.
With 10:47 left here in the second quarter. 17-yard touchdown run by Braylon Bauscher. Extra point kick upcoming here from
31.
That is extra point kick is no good.
On the extra point.
So it is now Milbank 13 and Groton area 0. We'll be back with more football in a minute on KMSD and bigstoneradio.com.
Ortonville Area Health Services offers professional driving assessments to help you or your loved one stay safe and confident behind the wheel. Whether you're recovering from an injury, adjusting to new medications, or noticing age-related changes in vision or mobility, this evaluation can help. Each assessment is conducted by Wayne Dardis, a licensed occupational therapist and driver rehabilitation professional, and includes cognitive screening, vision screening, and physical assessment. To schedule your driving assessment, call OAHS 320-839-6157.
Pro Image Partners. Pro Image Partners. So many reasons why you can turn to us. We'll help you show your pride. You want the best for work or play. We're your one-stop image shop. We'll help you show your pride. ProImagePartners.com.
kickoff now. Here's Groton area with a lot of running room. They get up to just about the 40-yard line. A late flag flies in.
Back from the back judge there.
And the back judge threw that one from way in the back.
See what the penalty here.
So we'll see who the penalty is on.
Our score is 13-0.
The return was by Anthony Tracy that time for the Tigers, and that is going to go backwards against Groton. Holding against the Groton area Tigers.
As Groton will get ready for their fourth drive of the night.
So Milbank is leading here 13-0 on the Lewis Drug scoreboard. The latest, a 17-yard touchdown run by quarterback Bray Bauscher. Extra point kick, no good.
Ball is on the Groton 29-yard line where the Tigers will start 1st and 10. Their fourth drive of the night. Groton just a couple.
So freshman quarterback Asher Johnson leads them out.
See if Groton can get the ball into Bulldog territory.
Johnson is going to throw a screen pass out here to the near side. That's Ryder Johnson. He gets outside the numbers. And Johnson is drugged down by Bray Bauscher. Sam Rick, I think, helped on that one as well on the tackle. And that is a 1st and 10 now for the Groton area Tigers.
You get that one.
At their own 43-yard line with 10:22, and the clock runs here in the second quarter. Again, Milbank is leading here 13-0 on the Lewis Drug scoreboard.
Groton area, 13-0.
As Asher Johnson now takes the low snap, he's going to throw a screen pass out to the opposite side. Tracy nowhere to go. Good defense that time on the right side of the Milbank defensive line that time. Osowski and Tostenson, I think, and others in on that tackle for Milbank.
2nd down and 12.
So 2nd down and 12 now for Groton area.
Groton area Tigers. 9:42 here to go, first half.
And we've got under 10 minutes left here in the first half. 13-0 Milbank as Johnson leads them out under center. Actually, he's in the shotgun for the Tigers.
Get on the board. Here comes the pressure by...
Pressure is going to be by Osowski that time, and Leighton hurries matters, and Asher Johnson just throws it out of bounds. As Osowski was on a jailbreak that time for the Bulldogs, and he was in hot pursuit of Asher Johnson.
42-yard line, Groton trying to...
And Johnson just threw it up for his life, and he threw it out of bounds. So 9:16 left in the second quarter. The quarter clock stops is what I'm trying to say on the incomplete pass.
9:16 here to go.
So 3rd and 12 now for the Tigers.
Ball's on the 42-yard line. Here comes the Groton area Tigers.
Ball is on Groton area's own 42. We'll see if Milbank can stand again on defense here.
Asher Johnson is going to stand in the back.
Asher Johnson is going to be directly under center this time for the Tigers. Johnson back to pass. Carter Glow is right there. He hurries matters, throws it up, and it was caught. Well, it was incomplete. As Carter Glow was just about there as the snap got there that time to Asher Johnson, and Carter Glow just left the center in the dust that time, Lane Johnson, and Carter really rushed matters that time, and it was either going to be a sack or an incomplete pass. In this case, it was an incomplete pass. So back to punt now for Groton is Ryder Johnson for the Tigers. Milbank is up here 13-0 on the Lewis Drug scoreboard with 9:05 left in the second. Here's the punt. A nice high punt. It's going to be caught by Mason Allen. Mason gets about 3 on the return. Mason's going to be upended at about the 33-yard line is where they're going to put the pigskin down.
So now Milbank will take over.
And so Milbank takes over, and they'll try to possibly add to the 13-0 lead here on the Lewis Drug scoreboard. As the ball is at, like we said, their own 33-yard line with 8:56 left here in the first half.
1st and 10 Milbank area. Ball spotted at the 33-yard line. of Milbank.
So Bauscher is going to be under center this time.
Bauscher on the center, drops back.
He's going to hand it off.
Groton area.
And that's a nice second effort that time
To bring that young man down.
by Bennett Hunt on the carry that time, number 9 for Milbank. He gets about 3 or so, so second down and 7 now for Milbank. They are their own, Milbank is on their own 35-yard line. Again, second and 7. Groton area will get the ball to start quarter number 3 as they won the initial toss of this game, but they deferred.
Score is still 13-0.
So Bauscher now is
They have the ball.
calling out the play, takes the chest high snap, back to pass. They set up the screen out to the right side. That's going to be caught and then fumbled. The ball is loose.
Tigers come up.
And I think Groton area comes up with it on the far side of the field, and they do. So a turnover by Milbank. As that screen pass was completed that time, but a fumble was occurred as well. So Groton area takes over now at Milbank's 37-yard line, first down and 10 Tigers. So out comes Asher Johnson again, and the Groton area Tigers
on the Bulldog 37-yard line. So Groton area starts first and 10 in Milbank territory with 8:07 here to go. First half, trailing the Bulldogs 13-0. Here comes the Groton area Tigers. 3 receivers on the right, nobody on the left over there.
And here comes Johnson. He fakes the pass to one way, tries to go the other way. He's being pressured, and he throws it downfield, and that could be intercepted. And that is intercepted on the far side of the field.
Desperation throw by Asher Johnson. He was about to be tackled. He's got to heave that one, looking for Tracy, but it's going to be intercepted by the Milbank Bulldogs. Milbank now.
I'm not quite sure who came down with that interception that time, but Milbank turns it over. Groton area turns it over to Milbank, I should say.
First and 10, Milbank.
First and 10, Milbank. On the
14-yard line of the Bulldogs.
So Milbank at their own 14-yard line with 7:57 left in the opening quarter. Hand off. That's going to be right up the middle. Some hard running again out there by Bennett Hunt.
Tucker Hardy had him wrapped up there.
Or excuse me, that was Cargus. That time for Milbank.
For the Bulldogs.
Zach Sargent's the ball carrier. Gain of about 4 on the play.
4 on the carry. So that'll bring up
second down and 6.
Second down and 6. Ball moves to the 8.
4 on the carry that time for Cargus.
We're looking at like 7:29 here to go.
7:25 left here in the first half, second quarter.
Still leading the
Milbank is leading here 13-0 on the Lewis Drug scoreboard. As Bauscher claps his hands, he's going to throw a screen out here to the near side to Rick.
Tracy's going.
Rick tries to get out to the outside of the numbers, and Ryder Johnson is going to wrap up Rick. So Sam will gain about the 21-yard line, it looks like, so a gain of about 3 that time.
Under 7 here to go, second quarter.
Third down and 2 from the 21.
Third down and 2 now, or third down and 3 for Milbank.
So Groton area defense is trying to keep this thing at 13-0 and trying to get the ball back here for one more possession before halftime.
So the clock is running here with 6.5 left in the second quarter. Again, Milbank, if you're just tuning in, is leading here 13-0 on the Lewis Drug scoreboard. And I think somebody's going to have to take a timeout here because the clock is continuing to run. And Milbank will take a timeout, and we will as well. 6:18 left in the second. 13-0 Milbank, and we'll be back with more on KMSD and BigStoneRadio.com in 30 seconds.
As the temperatures rise this summer, the Millstone Family Restaurant in Milbank has decided if you're melting, we're melting. With their all-new summer menu featuring all things melty. Start with the chicken Parmesan melt with crispy chicken, deep-fried mozzarella cheese on toasted Texas toast. Yum! The cheesy taco wrap and elevated super burrito with Monterey Jack cheese sauce. So cheesy. The super quesadilla, a classic cranked up a notch, and the cheeseburger salad just may be your new favorite. If you're melting, we're melting at the Millstone Family Restaurant, East Highway 12, Milbank.
Welcome back to Groton, South Dakota Senior Night here on a Friday night. Milbank is leading here 13-0. And Bauscher now is going to face a 3rd down and 2 with his team. So Bauscher under center now. He's going to hand off. And that is going to be Ethan Owen on the carry, but I don't know if Ethan got far enough ahead. No, he didn't. Actually, he lost about a half yard. So 4th down and 3 now for the Bulldogs.
By Groton area will make it 4th.
So Groton area should get pretty good field position here after the punt. As Leighton Osowski will drop back to punt for Milbank. Keegan Tracy back deep to receive for the Tigers.
Milbank had the ball, they fumbled, or Groton had it, they punted.
Snap a little bit low, Leighton pulls it down, nice punt by Leighton Osowski, takes a Milbank bounce, fielded at the 45, 40, he goes down, gets wrestled down by Carter Glow and Esteban Abrego at about the 40 or the 37-yard line in Milbank territory. That was Keegan Tracy on the return that time for the Tigers.
1st and 10.
And there is going to be another heat or water timeout, and we will take one as well. 5:31 left here in the second. Milbank 13, Groton area 0. Back with more high school football in 30 seconds on KMSD and BigStoneRadio.com.
You don't have to live with aches and pains. See Dr. Matt at Chiropractic in Motion. With a minor adjustment, headaches, numbness, and pain can be relieved. Dr. Matt is the type of chiropractor that helps his patients by correcting the problem with as few visits as possible. Chiropractic in Motion looks forward to seeing their customers outside of the office, enjoying their lifestyle with a smile. The next time you have aches and pains, count on the helping hands of Dr. Matt. He's there when you need him. Chiropractic in Motion, Sports Injury and Center, Highway 12, Milbank.
With more play-by-play, here's the voice of the Bulldogs, Chad Knowles.
Alrighty, welcome back to Groton here on Friday Night Lights. 5:31 left here in the second quarter. It is Milbank leading Groton area here 13-0 in the second quarter on senior night, I should say. So Milbank now with
action on GDILive.com. Justin Olson. Area Tigers.
Groton area with a 1st down and 10 now for the Tigers, and there's going to be movement as number 3 got a little bit going ahead that time. Connor Glines.
6th possession of the night. Flags flew.
And that'll push the Tigers back now.
Tigers making it 5:31 here to go.
So 1st down and 15 now for the Tigers.
In favor of the
at Milbank's 42-yard line. Again, Milbank leading here 13-0 on the Lewis Drug scoreboard.
After the penalty there, we'll see where it's going to be. First and 15 now. Ball is on the 43-yard line of the Milbank Bulldogs.
So here Asher Johnson back to pass and trying to get Tracy, and that's incomplete, but a flag is thrown.
That might be pass interference on the Bulldogs.
That's possibly pass interference on the Bulldogs. That's the way it looks from here. As Asher Johnson put some nice air under the ball that time and
the penalty by the Tigers at the start of the drive. And
was trying to get it to Keegan Tracy.
5:24 here to go, second quarter. It's still 13-0.
And so Groton in business now. They are at Milbank's.
After the penalty by
it looks like
pass interference
at about the 26-yard line, 27-yard line is where Groton Tigers will be.
So 1st and 10 coming up now for Groton. This is their 6th drive of the night.
So 1st and 10 now for the Tigers. They're trying to crack the scoreboard here.
In the middle.
And there's a
on the carry
run that time by Shelley.
It was 1st and 10. They were on the Bulldogs.
Shelley, a 6-foot, 175-pound sophomore. Another flag on the play, holding this time on the Tigers.
Holding against the Tigers.
It's going to be holding against Groton here.
So, Groton, if you're the Tigers, you're going the wrong way right now, but they go minus on the holding penalty after they got the pass interference penalty on the Bulldogs. Now the Tigers will go back.
Clock winding down to 5:17 here to go second quarter. Still 13-0.
5:17 left to play here in quarter number 2. Again, Milbank 13, Groton area 0. On the Lewis Drug scoreboard here from Groton.
Now, but one good drive, that's all the Tigers need to get back into this ballgame.
So the ball is at Milbank's 37 now, again with 5:17 left here in the opening half. 13-0 Milbank is leading.
And 20 now after the penalty.
So 1st and 20 now for the Tigers.
7-yard line of the Bulldogs.
And there's going to be early motion by Keegan Tracy that time. Keegan moved and, well, nobody else did. And so that is an offsides.
That'll push him back even further.
And that'll push Groton area back to the 42.
The first down marker is now.
So they actually were at the 27, and now consecutive penalties. They're back to the 42-yard line. So the Tigers, like we said, going in the wrong direction here. So 1st down and 25 now with 5:17 left here in the opening half.
Asher
Johnson in the shotgun, back to pass. Johnson looking, trying to get the screen pass out here to the near side. Sam Rick with excellent coverage that time. The catch was not made. Good coverage by Sam Rick.
Heavily covered there by Milbank.
And so the clock stops on the incomplete pass. 5:13, only 4 seconds go off the clock with that play.
25, ball still on the 40.
So 2nd down and 25. As we've said a few times tonight, Asher Johnson is only a freshman at the quarterback, 5'11", 165-pounder for the Tigers.
Groton area trying to get on the board and still trail 13-0 to the Milbank Bulldogs. Bulldogs 1-1 on the season.
And the Tigers, Johnson is going to take the snap. He tries to look for some daylight. He's only going to gain about the 40, and then he's pushed way back by Bennett Hunt, was the main tackler that time. Carter Glow with the assist, I guess, if you will. I know we're not playing basketball, but you can give assists, I think, in football as well. Carter did that time to Bennett Hunt, who had the initial stop.
3rd down and 24.
So 3rd and a country mile now, 3rd and 24 for the Tigers. They are at their own, or at Milbank's 41-yard line. So we'll see if Milbank can dig in here and possibly get at least another possession here before the first half ends. Again, Milbank up here 13-0 on the Lewis Drug scoreboard.
3rd down and 24.
And Asher Johnson now going to throw the screen pass out to Tracy. Tracy had a mile to go. He gets just a little bit. He gets probably about 7 or 8 of those yards on the far side screen.
Make it 4th and
gained about 9 that time.
4th and 15 coming up.
So 4th and 15, and of course the Tigers will go for it here because they're just at that certain field position, and of course they're going to probably play the field position game here with the Bulldogs anyway. But 3rd down now, or 4th and 15 with 3:44 left here in the opening half.
Milbank back deep in their own territory.
And
stands in the back.
There's going to be a timeout called by Groton area's Sean Warner, and we will take one as well. Your score, 13-0 Milbank. 3:35 left here in the second quarter. We'll be back with more high school football in 30 seconds on KMSD and BigStoneRadio.com.
Johnson Family Dentistry wants to remind you of the steps to a bright and healthy smile for life. Remember to brush your teeth 3 times each day. Use mouthwash after brushing, and floss your teeth each day. Visit Johnson Family Dentistry twice a year for regular cleaning and checkups. And be sure and change your toothbrush every 3 months. Dr. Johnson and Dr. Holmquist are now accepting new patients. Call Johnson Family Dentistry in Milbank. More information at milbankdentist.com.
And welcome back into the broadcast booth here. Brand new broadcast digs here at Groton Area High School.
See if they can just pin Milbank back.
As Groton Area just off the timeout here now. They're still actually in the timeout. So again, don't forget the halftime show coming up here.
The Milbank Bulldogs.
And that,
Groton Area sitting at 1.
of course, is the 203 Realty halftime show.
Senior night here in Groton area. We have all that senior activities going on before the game. See if the Tigers can do something here to slow Milbank down, get on the board.
All right, here's the snap off the timeout. That's batted in the air. Johnson catches it on the bat.
Tracy on the
and Tracy actually.
Riding Shelley on the
Shelley catches that one, but what happened was it was batted up in the air by the Bulldogs, and then Shelley was there, and he said, "Look what I found," and he ran it a couple of yards. But turnover on downs, so Milbank takes over now, first down and 10 on their own 31-yard line. So they're still pitching a shutout here. Are the Bulldogs 13-0 with 3:23 left here in the opening half. Again, the 203 Realty halftime show coming up, so stay tuned for that. Let's see if Milbank can
if they can extend their lead,
make another score here.
Get a stop. Groton might have some time here if they can get a stop and get one drive here before halftime. It's
has Bauscher in the shotgun now.
38 here.
He's going to fake the screen. Bray up the center of the field. Bray up to about the 37-yard line, so that's about a 6-yard gain. Hardy on the tackle for the Tigers.
Stops Milbank from getting the first down.
So Bray with about a 6-yard gain that time. 2nd down and 4 now for the Bulldogs.
Ball moves down to the 36-yard line.
They're at their own 36-yard line now with 2:53 here in the second quarter left.
Back at shotgun.
Bauscher goes out to his right, back to pass, throws a ball, and that is a diving catch, I believe, on the far side of the field, and that was a nice catch gathered in. Sam Rick with a nice effort that time as he sprawled out and head first, and he made the catch.
First and 10.
And the official says he needs a timeout as he points to himself, so I don't know, we'll see what... Oh, there's a Bulldog on the field. That's what's happening.
Has a player down right now. They'll take a moment to see.
Milbank has a player down, and the official is kind of in my line of view, so I can't tell exactly who it is.
Number 3. Sam Rick.
Sam Rick.
Down right now for Milbank.
Is sitting on the ground, so hopefully Sam will be okay.
Tigers are going to...
Sam, of course, got a little nicked up last week as well, so...
in the second quarter.
Sam is sitting on the ground here in Groton, and again, we want to thank all of our sponsors, whether video and audio or radio side sponsors as well. Sam is going to get up now and walk off to the side of the field on his own power.
The Milford Pollock Tigers defeated Aberdeen Roncalli 50-0. That game is done.
So...
Hot Springs is leading Lee Deadwood right now.
Back to live action now here as Milbank has a first down and 10.
Wagner's up on Mount Vernon.
At their own
just some scores going
42-yard line.
Right now across our state. Milbank has the ball. It's first and 10. They're on the 42-yard line.
Bauscher is going to pitch it out here to the near side. That's a nice run out there on the right side by Engebretson. Engebretson just about to midfield.
Lincoln Cruz.
So Engebretson just about gets...
Stop for Groton area. That one there.
I think we saw a Kraus sighting. Lincoln Kraus on the tackle that time for Groton.
2nd down and short. 2nd down and 3.
2nd down and 3 now for Groton area, or for Milbank, excuse me. Bauscher out to pass, looking high, pass over to the fan section actually for Milbank, across the way. So 3rd down and 3 now for Milbank with 1:55 left here in the opening half. Milbank is leading here 13-0. 24 seconds in the first quarter saw Bray Bauscher to Esteban Abrego from 40 yards out. And at 10:47 left in the second quarter, a 17-yard touchdown run by Bauscher himself to the house. 13-0 Milbank is where we are right now.
Bowser, the quarterback.
As Bowser on a 3rd and 3 now for Milbank in the shotgun. High snap. Bray goes out to his right. Looking. Pressure. Bray is going to throw it, and he throws it away. As Bray was getting pressured pretty good that time by the Groton area defenders. And he probably chose the wise choice of valor that time, as he just kind of threw the ball out of bounds where nobody could catch it.
On the Bulldog 49-yard line.
So it is 4th down and 3 now.
Outpoint Jefferson's leading winner.
The chain gang still has 3rd down, but I believe it is 4th down. 4th down and 3. There we go.
Central Montrose.
So 4th down and 3 now. Milbank is going to go for it. They're at their own 49-yard line, unless they're going to just try to draw Groton offside here. We'll wait and see. As Bowser, no, he takes the snap. Braylon is out to his right, looking. He throws up a ball, and that is going to be intercepted. And actually, that's going to work out good for the Bulldogs, because Groton area would have taken over just about midfield, but Tracy, of course, wanted to go for the interception, and he pulled it down, but Groton area starts at the 17 instead.
36 here to go.
So,
Groton's going to get the ball.
Intercepted that time by Groton area.
Another turnover.
And so Groton gives up about
turnovers now as they've had scoring drives. About 2 each there.
About 33 yards of field position there, but a minute 36 left here in the opening half. And so Asher Johnson now, the freshman quarterback, will lead the Tigers out.
The 7th possession here tonight for Groton.
And he's going to hand it off now.
Off to the far side. Ball was on the 17-yard line.
The ball was on the 17. Clock runs with a minute 21 left here in the second quarter. 13-0 Milbank.
Second down and 6.
Groton on a run there makes it
second down and 6 for the Tigers now.
Ball is now on the 21-yard line of Groton area. Time winding down to a minute here to go.
Groton looks like they're in no particular rush right now. There's only 60 seconds left here in the second quarter, as Asher Johnson going to be directly under center this time for the Tigers. Asher Johnson is going to hand off. Nothing there. Good tackle by the Milbank defenders that time. And the leading tackler that time was Ethan Sire, I believe, for the Bulldogs. 34 seconds left. 33, 32, 31 here in the second quarter. Again, the 203 Realty halftime show coming up here very shortly. And you're in tune to Classic Hits 95.1 KMSD FM, 1510 AM KMSD, Milbank, South Dakota, and BigStoneRadio.com along the World Wide Web. As we're just touching the 8 o'clock hour here on a Friday night. This will be the final play of the first half. Johnson now is going to hand it off, inside handoff to Tracy. And that is going to bring a close to the first half. Your halftime score, Milbank 13 and Groton area 0. We'll be back to open up the 203 Realty halftime show coming up here in 3 minutes on KMSD and BigStoneRadio.com.
What's your big picture?
To actually have savings in my savings.
To pay at the pump. To make life easier.
To spend less. Wait, to make more.
If making the most of your time and money is in your big picture, First Bank and Trust has you covered with award-winning customer service and local experts.
To keep having fun. Oh, to keep up with her.
Find out how First Bank and Trust helps you bank easier at bankeasy.com. Member FDIC.
Lewis Family Drug is your one-stop location. In addition to quality prescription and non-prescription drugs with free delivery, Lewis has a huge selection of everyday basics and name brands and specialty items, always at affordable prices. They carry seasonal items, fabrics, crafts, and groceries. Shopping at your local Lewis Drug is more simple and more rewarding than ever. Download the Lewis mobile app to add on-the-go convenience to your errands. Lewis Family Drug, everyday savings close to home.
Hazlitt Construction in Ortonville, Minnesota is known for their quality work. Additions to the Valley Queen Cheese Factory and First Bank and Trust, St. Lawrence School, Milbank Elementary, Ortonville Area Health Services, and the Big Stone County Highway Department Garage, and so many other projects over the years. They are known for their quality work and professionalism on the job. That's what makes Haslett Construction the contractor you want for your building projects. Go with the people you trust. Haslett Construction, Ortonville, Minnesota.
If you want a job where your work matters, you belong at Avera. Here, we've invested in our workforce because every Avera team member drives our health ministry forward, making a difference in lives and communities every day. We offer competitive pay, great health insurance, and even career opportunities. We're putting people first, including you. Search for local job openings and apply at avera.org/careers.
Inheritance, romance, and investment scams continue to plague South Dakotans with high dollar amount losses. They prey on vulnerable adults and swindle consumers out of their funds. Scammers befriend the victim, making it difficult for them to see the reality of what's happening. If you have a loved one susceptible to this type of scam, sit down and talk with them about these issues before it happens to them. If you or a loved one have been scammed in this manner, please reach out to the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
Dakota Country Ag Service in Milbank is your local Pioneer seed dealer. Dakota Country is now offering soil testing, and they have winter wheat and rye available. When it's time to plan for 2026, please consider Dakota Country and their full line of Pioneer seed corn, beans, wheat, oats, alfalfa, and cover crops. Dakota Country Ag Service in Milbank, open Monday through Friday and Saturday by appointment. For more information or to schedule an on-the-farm visit, contact Paul O'Reilly, 605-467-0715 or 605-949-4170.
And welcome back into the 203 Realty halftime show. 203 Realty is proud to support the Milbank Bulldogs, buyers and sellers. Visit 203realty.com for all of your real estate needs. All right, your halftime score here on senior night at Groton Area High School is Milbank 13 and the hosts Groton Area 0. Two scores to talk about for Milbank with 24 seconds left in the first quarter. Braylon Bauscher found Esteban Abrego wide open for a 40-yard touchdown pitch and catch connection. Extra point kick good. Milbank led at that point 7-0, and that's the way the first quarter would end. And the second quarter, the score belonged to Milbank as well. 10:47 left in the second. A 17-yard touchdown run by Braylon Bauscher. Extra point kick no good. That is where we are. 13-0 Milbank here at halftime intermission. Again, the 203 Realty halftime show. 203 Realty, proud to support the Milbank Bulldogs, buyers and sellers. Visit 203realty.com for all of your real estate needs. Again, don't forget Coach's Corner tomorrow during the 10 o'clock hour here with Jeff Carino, and then we'll be at Del Rapids next Friday night to bring you Milbank and Del Rapids football from Quarrier Country. That is next Friday night. We'll have all the audio and video, of course, for you, as well as the radio coverage as well here on KMSD, FM, AM, and BigStoneRadio.com as well. And again, we catch a little extra time here. Let's thank all of our sponsors, including Dakota Country Ag, Bean Pharmacy, Milbank Ford, Schmidt's Landing, Al's Body Shop, Bean Pharmacy, Street Graphics, 203 Realty, Border Lake Insurance of Milbank, ITC of Milbank, Milbank Tobacco Coalition, Ortonville Area Health Services, Pro Image Partners, Millstone Family Restaurant, Chiropractic in Motion, Johnson Family Dentistry, First Bank and Trust of Milbank, Lewis Family Drug, Haslam Construction of Vera, Milbank Medical Center, Milbank Area Hospital of Vera. Again, our exclusive scoreboard sponsor is Lewis Drug. Our video stream sponsors are Ortonville Area Health Services, Milbank Ford, ITC, Milbank Tobacco Coalition, Ameriprise Financial, Dennis Mears, Whimsy on Main, and Pro Image Partners. Again, your halftime score here in Groton on senior night is Milbank 13 and Groton Area 0. 7-0. We're going to step aside again for another break here during the 203 Realty halftime show, and we'll be back to tell you what's coming up for the Milbank athletes, and it's a busy athletic schedule. That and a bunch more during the 203 Realty halftime show, which rolls on in 3 minutes here on KMSD and BigStoneRadio.com.
Bean Pharmacy is your hometown family-owned independent pharmacy conveniently located within the Milbank Area Healthcare Campus. Bean Pharmacy is a full-service pharmacy specializing in fast, accurate, and friendly service. They also offer a full line of over-the-counter products such as vitamins, first aid, and diabetic supplies. Need your prescriptions mailed or delivered? Bean Pharmacy can do that too, and it's free. Don't forget about their convenient drive-thru for quality health care for the entire family. See Bean Pharmacy, located in the Milbank Area Healthcare Campus.
Milbank Ford isn't just a dealership. It's part of your journey. Whether you're cruising toward adventure or hauling hometown pride, they've got the ride to get you there. Stop in and explore their lineup of tough F-Series trucks, fuel-efficient SUVs, and family-ready crossovers, all backed by local service you can count on. The road starts in Milbank, but it could take you anywhere. Come and find your Ford today at Milbank Ford, where small-town trust meets big-time value.
Dreaming of a getaway? Escape to Schmidt's Landing on beautiful Big Stone Lake. Whether you're casting for walleyes, perch or bass, or just enjoying the stunning views, Schmidt's Landing has something for everyone. Relax in comfortable lakeside suites, or set up your camper or tent for a long weekend. How about spending this summer at your seasonal RV spot? There are also boat and pontoon rentals, plus a fully stocked C-store with bait and license. Discover a family adventure or a peaceful retreat at Schmidt's Landing. Visit schmidtslanding.com and like them on Facebook. Are you in need of collision repair? Look no further than Al's Body Shop. Their team of expert technicians has years of experience and are dedicated to getting your car or truck back on the road in no time. From minor dings to major body damage, they've got you covered. And with their state-of-the-art equipment, they can handle any make or model. Plus, they work with all insurance companies to make the process as easy as possible. Don't let an accident slow you down. Go see Al's Body Shop today. Al's Body Shop, Milbank. Quality collision repair you can trust. Bean Pharmacy is your hometown family-owned independent pharmacy conveniently located within the Milbank Area Healthcare Campus. Bean Pharmacy is a full-service pharmacy specializing in fast, accurate, and friendly service. They also offer a full line of over-the-counter products such as vitamins, first aid, and diabetic supplies. Need your prescriptions mailed or delivered? Bean Pharmacy can do that too, and it's free. Don't forget about their convenient drive-thru for quality health care for the entire family. See Bean Pharmacy, located in the Milbank Area Healthcare Campus.
Here's where the good ideas come from. Street Graphics, Main Street, Milbank. Working with local schools to provide ideas and solutions for fundraising. They can customize a design just for you. T-shirts, trophies, banners, buttons, contract printing, they do it all. They work in quantities from 1 to 5,000. Printing and promotions, they print on anything but paper. See them at streetgraphics.com. That's graphics with an EX. Main Street, Milbank, South Dakota. Streetgraphics.com.
Actually, before we tell you what's coming up for the Milbank athletes, let's look at some of the scores from around the state of South Dakota here during the 203 Realty halftime show. And they would include in 11A, Madison over Custer in a final, 43-0 in the third with 5 minutes left. Del Rapids over Rapid City Christian, 36-8. 5 minutes left in the second quarter. West Central over McCook Central Montrose, 14-0. Dakota Valley with 9 minutes left in the second, 55-0 over Lakota Tech. Sioux Falls Christian pitching a shutout against Lennox at halftime, 10-0. 7 minutes left in the first. Belfouche and Tri-Valley are scoreless. And at the end of the half, Canton over Vermilion, 7-0. In Class 11B, a final, Mobridge Pollock all over Roncalli today, 50-0. At halftime, Wagner over Mount Vernon Plankinton, 7-0. West Central with 5 minutes left in the second, leading McCook Central Montrose, 14-0. This score right here, of course, Milbank 13-0 over Groton area. Bridgewater, Emory, Ethan, and Beersford are tied at halftime, 14 apiece. Dual is leading Flandreau 14-7 at halftime. Clark Willow Lake at the first half is leading Sioux Valley 12-8. At the halftime as well, Woonsocket, Wessington Springs, Sanborn Central 47-0 over Webster area. That's in 11B. 9AA with 4 minutes left in the second. Stanley County is beating Redfield 36-0. Elkton Lake Benton is all over DeSmit in the second quarter, 49-8. Hamlin shutting out Great Plains Lutheran 42-0 at halftime intermission. At half as well, Waverly South Shore over Wabash Summit 20-8. Britton Hecla defeated Florence Henry big time today, 53-0. It's Parkston over Hanson 8-6 at halftime. And let's go down to 9A for a minute or so here. Fulton area is leading Warner 14-10 at the half. It is Waverly South Shore over Wabash Summit 20-8 at the half. Ipswich over Northwestern with 10 minutes left in the second, 40-0, and that's in 9A. And let's see here in 9B, Ipswich is shutting out Northwestern in the second, 40-0. And those are some scores from around the various classes here in the state of South Dakota. 11AA, just a couple of scores. Excuse me. It is Pierre TF Riggs over Watertown at half, 21-7. Brookings is shutting out Aberdeen Central at half, 7-0. All right, you're in tune to the 203 Realty halftime show. We're going to close off the halftime show coming up here in 3 minutes on KMSD and BigStoneRadio.com.
At 203 Realty in Milbank, a huge part of their formula for success is their agent team. One of those agents is Brandon Perry. Brandon is a Wilmot native, Northern State grad, and has resided in Milbank for over 22 years. Brandon joined the real estate world after 25 years of service in the National Guard. Brandon's attention to detail, patience, commitment to his customers, and willingness to put in the extra hours is what sets him.
Hey, I missed it. How long you on here? Chad?
Yes?
Yeah, I missed it. How much time you on here?
3 minutes.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep.
Stop by or call their Main Street office in Milbank, 605-432-5884. Or in Ortonville, call 320-839-6145. Located in the Senbank building. Border Lake Insurance. Insurance agents you can count on.
No matter how you use the internet, ITC has the perfect plan for you. Maybe you're an explorer, browsing social media and checking email. Need to step it up a notch? You might be a multitasker, seeking gaming, streaming, and remote work capabilities. For the maximizers, those who want the very best upload and download speeds with ultra-fast streaming, get 1 gig and beyond. Wherever you are, find a plan that's fiber fast and reliable. Learn more at itc-web.com.
Quitting tobacco doesn't just add more years to your life. It can add more good years. Quitting could mean more good years chasing your grandkids around the backyard, rather than years of catching your breath in the background. Quitting could mean more good years traveling our breathtaking world, rather than getting saddled with health problems like lung disease. Quitting means playing an active part in your life, rather than just letting it pass you by. Don't miss out on life's big moments. Get your life on track and live more good years. Call 1-866-SD-QUITS to get started. Paid for by the South Dakota Department of Health
and the Milbank Tobacco Coalition.
Ortonville Area Health Services offers professional driving assessments to help you or your loved one stay safe and confident behind the wheel. Whether you're recovering from an injury, adjusting to new medications, or noticing age-related changes in vision or mobility, this evaluation can help. Each assessment is conducted by Wayne Dardis, a licensed occupational therapist and driver rehabilitation professional, and includes cognitive screening, vision screening, and physical assessment. To schedule your driving assessment, call OAHS 320-839-6157.
And welcome welcome back in for the final segment of the 203 Realty Halftime Show. Of course, don't forget, coming up tomorrow, starting at 9:30, boys and girls cross-country meet, the Bank Invitational out at the golf course in Milbank. And then we turn the calendar to next week, Monday, varsity boys cross-country and varsity girls cross-country at the Webster Golf Course. Varsity girls tennis on Monday at Laquaparo Valley High School over in Minnesota. And then on Tuesday, the boys golf team will go to the Redfield Invite at the Fisher Grove Country Club, and the volleyball team will play Wabash Summit at Summit High School on Tuesday. On Thursday next week, varsity volleyball, Florence Henry at Florence. And then next Friday, as we said, Rapid City Christian against Milbank, varsity girls tennis out in Rapid City. And then football next Friday night, Milbank against Del Rapids at Del Rapids, 7 o'clock. The kickoff will be on the air at about 6:50 or so, 6:45, 6:50 with the pregame next Friday night from Del Rapids and Warrior Country here on the radio and the internet. And that's going to do it for the halftime 203 Realty halftime show. 203 Realty is proud to support the Milbank Bulldogs buyers and sellers. Visit 203realty.com for all of your real estate needs. We're going to take one final timeout, and we'll be back with the third quarter coming up in 1 minute here on KMSD and BigStoneRadio.com.
Image Partners. Image Partners. So many reasons why you can turn to us. We'll help you show your pride. You want the best for work or play. We're your one-stop image shop. We'll help you show your pride. GoImagePartners.com.
As the temperatures rise this summer, the Millstone Family Restaurant in Milbank has decided if you're melting, we're melting. With their all-new summer menu featuring all things melty. Start with the chicken Parmesan melt with crispy chicken, deep-fried mozzarella cheese on toasted Texas toast. Yum! The cheesy taco wrap and elevated super burrito with Monterey Jack cheese sauce. So cheesy. The super quesadilla, a classic cranked up a notch, and the cheeseburger salad just may be your new favorite. If you're melting, we're melting. At the Millstone Family Restaurant, East Highway 12, Milbank.
And we are ready here for second half action, and Groton area will get the ball here to start quarter number 3.
Back ready to
13-0 Milbank here at halftime intermission.
Anthony Tracy and Keegan Tracy.
Tracy squared back for Groton area. Keegan is back there, as well as Anthony Tracy too. So
you're ready here now for second half action. Stay tuned.
Milbank will kick off here to start quarter number 3, like we said.
Things starting to cool down a little bit now. It's getting nicer out.
Nice night here, finally cooling down here a little bit on your Friday. Hopefully you all had a great work week. Here's the kickoff now.
Action is underway.
And that's going to be caught at about the 25, 30, 35, 37-yard line. That's where the ball carrier is stopped. And that was number 22 for Groton area that time on the carry, Tristan McGannon. So first down and 10 here for the Tigers. Again, Milbank up here 13-0 at just starting the third quarter.
Get back into this game.
So Asher Johnson will lead everybody out here again, the freshman quarterback for Groton area.
Continue and not let
Again, thanks to Jeff back at the studios tonight. I'm Chad, glad to be along with the play-by-play here on your Friday night. And don't forget Coach's Corner tomorrow morning during the 10 o'clock hour with the aforementioned Jeff Carino. And Asher Johnson now, chest high snap. There's going to be a flag.
Snap here.
And there's going to be a penalty on the Tigers, I believe.
It's going to be on Groton area.
Dead ball procedure penalty against the Tigers.
Procedure penalty against the Tigers.
Push it back.
So they go backwards now.
5 yards there will make it First down and 15.
Back 5. So first down and 15 now for the Tigers. With 11:52 left here in the third quarter, just underway here in third quarter action on a Friday night.
Start of third quarter action here.
As Asher Johnson now is in the shotgun, going to take the chest-high snap, screen pass out here, and that's going to be stopped right away by Bray Bauscher. Bray covering his territory very well that time, coming up from his secondary position. That pass was caught by Keegan Tracy, but nothing there, so basically a -2 or 3, and so about second down and 19 now.
29 yards.
Second down and 19 for the Tigers. They're at their own 29-yard line. 13-0 Milbank with 11:20 left here in the third quarter.
All Milbank in the first half there with the scoring. Groton got some good stops. Groton had some opportunities. See if the Tigers can find those here in the second.
And so Asher Johnson again barking out the play. Waist-high snap goes off to his left. It's caught, but nothing there. Good defense again by Milbank in pursuit on the edge.
No game there for Groton area. Milbank defense.
Caught by Ryder Johnson.
Keep them from scoring. And they've been good all night.
At the right side of the Milbank line and linebackers that time pursued. So third down and a mile now, 3rd and 24 for the Tigers.
They are on the 24-yard line.
10:34 left here in the third quarter. Again, 13-0 Milbank.
Groton area comes up.
Pitching the shutout here so far on a Friday night.
Way to go to a first down.
So the 24-yard line now in their own territory is where the Tigers will set up shop, or they'll continue going, I should say. Johnson now is directly under center this time for the Tigers. Hand off, and there's nothing there. Good defense again by the Bulldogs.
Ball carrier was there.
And that...
Number 6 again, Shelley.
That was Shelley. And Sire, I believe, on the tackle that time. Glow might have gotten his hands in there as well as Osowski. And so punting now for Groton area, Ryder Johnson. So Milbank still pitching the shutout here as they make Groton go 3 and out. Snap is a good one. The punt is a high punt again. It's going to be fielded at the 40-yard line by Mason Allen. 45, 50. Mason's got the right edge. 45 into Groton area territory at about the 42-yard line. Nice job of running that time by Mason Allen. He gets about a 15-yard return, give or take. So Milbank takes over now for their first possession here, the third quarter, on Groton area's 42-yard line. So 9:21 left here in the third quarter. Again, Milbank is leading here, 13-0 on the Lewis Drug scoreboard.
In favor of the Bulldogs, Groton area.
And quarterback Bray Bauscher brings out the troops again here for Milbank. Wides out, dual wides here to the near side. And Bauscher claps his hands. Braylon is going to flip the ball out on the pitch to Engebretson. Engebretson gets maybe about a yard that time. Second down and 9 for the Bulldogs. Ball is resting at Groton area's 41-yard line. They're going to give him 2 actually on that one. So second down and 8 now for Milbank.
Another big carry for
with 8:54 left here in the third quarter.
Here tonight for the majority of their possessions, majority for the game for them. That's been able to.
And so Bauscher now
Tiger defense trying to get
in the shotgun here for Milbank. And there's going to be a screen pass out to Engebretson. The blocks are there. The flag is in. Engebretson gets not very far, and then there's a flag as well. So we'll see what that indication, probably against the Bulldogs this time. We'll see what the call is.
Flag was thrown. See what the call is here by the officials. 8:32 here to go, third quarter.
Holding on Milbank.
In favor of the Bulldogs that are driving the ball.
So Milbank will go minus
this drive started on their own
10 on this one, so it'll be about
see what the penalty yard is.
Second down and about
see how far they push him.
We'll see how Far it goes back here. Second down and about 18, I believe it should be, give or take.
Back to Bulldog territory.
So that'll go back into Milbank territory now at their 49-yard line.
10-yard penalty.
10 yards
Makes
on
it
the
second down and 20.
So second down and 20, I guess, for
It's coming up now for the
here's Bauscher, back to pass, throws a ball out here, and it's intercepted. And that was good defense that time by Ryder Johnson
area Tigers.
as he came up with that interception. So now Milbank turns it over on the interception. So with 8:22 left here in the third quarter, it's 13-0. Milbank is leading, but Groton has the ball right back here.
And still no score for them tonight.
So Milbank still pitching the shutout here, but Groton, we'll see what they can do this time now.
Groton area Tigers.
It's at their own 39-yard line. Asher Johnson bringing out the troops again for Groton area.
Put this game.
And here's the handoff. There's a nice piece of running that time. And that is going to get up to about the 45, 46-yard line.
Second down.
And that is Shelley that time on the carry for the Tigers.
Good run.
So a good piece of running, 7 yards.
Second down and 3.
Second down and 3 now for the Tigers.
46-yard line for the Groton area Tigers. Ninth possession of the night here for Groton.
7:49 left here in the third quarter.
To the Milbank Bulldogs. Senior night here in Groton.
So Asher Johnson takes a low snap. He picks it up. Carter Glow wraps him up at about the point of attack that time at the 45. So he's actually going to go back about 1 yard. Carter Glow sniffed that one out, no problem that time. And Carter wraps his arms around Asher Johnson, bringing up third down and about 3 now for the Tigers.
Tigers trying to move the ball into Milbank territory.
And the Tigers trying to mount a drive here, but the Milbank defense is playing pretty good here tonight so far overall. As Asher Johnson now for the Tigers.
Near side. Johnson.
Under center.
Snap.
Going to hand off, and there is a run by Shelley, and there's going to be a late flag coming in, and that might be on the Tigers. That's initially a first down, but that could be a late holding or something on the Tigers. We'll see. And that was a nice run that time by Shelley, but I think that was all for naught, as the flag is holding against Groton.
That is what it's going to be. It's going to be a hold on Groton area.
So that was a nice run by Shelley, all for nothing, as the Tigers are going to go backwards on the holding. So they'll go back now to the 37 or 8 yard line. 38 to 37 probably. So third down and 11 now for the Tigers.
Third down and 11 coming up for Groton.
So we'll see if Milbank can dig in once again here.
This is the ninth possession.
With 6:36 left here in the third quarter.
6.5 here to go.
And Asher Johnson now for the Tigers.
In favor of the Milbank Bulldogs. Asher Johnson.
Comes out here to his right. He's going to throw up a ball, and that's going to be picked off by Mason Allen. 35-40, 45-50, 45-40. Mason Allen still on his feet. Mason Allen down all the way to about the 33-yard line. That was a nice interception that time by Mason as he jumped in front of that one. And so Milbank takes over, first down and 10 on the INT by Mason Allen. The referee says it's going to be a timeout for water, and we'll step aside as well. 6:01 left here in the third quarter. 13-0 Milbank. Back with more in 30 seconds on KMSD and BigStoneRadio.com.
You don't have to live with aches and pains. See Dr. Matt at Chiropractic in Motion. With a minor adjustment, headaches, numbness, and pain can be relieved. Dr. Matt is the type of chiropractor that helps his patients by correcting the problem with as few visits as possible. Chiropractic in Motion looks forward to seeing their customers outside of the office, enjoying their lifestyle with a smile. The next time you have aches and pains, count on the helping hands of Dr. Matt. He's there when you need him. Chiropractic in Motion, Sports Injury and Family Wellness Center, Highway 12, Milbank.
With more play-by-play, here's the voice of the Bulldogs, Chad Knowles.
All right, 6:01 left to go here in the third. Milbank takes over on the INT by Mason Allen, as the rider Asher Johnson just kind of put that up there and hoped that one of his teammates would come down with it. Instead, Mason Allen came down with it. So Milbank takes over now at Groton area's 32-yard line. First down and 10 for the Bulldogs, who are leading here 13-0 with 6:01 left in the third quarter.
With another interception by Asher Johnson, it's going to be first and 10.
And Bauscher now is back to pass. He throws it up. It's a nice ball, and it's knocked away just at the last second. Oh, that was good defense by Lincoln Krause that time. And
that one looked like it was going to go.
That looked like that was going to be completed for a touchdown.
Milbank was going to pull.
And that was Sam Rick out there on the reception possibility. And Lincoln Krause said, "Not this time, Sam."
Groton area trying to get a stop on defense.
And so now Milbank with 5:55 left here in the third quarter. Second down and 10 now.
Bring up second down
for the Bulldogs, as Bauscher once again in the shotgun position for Milbank. Bauscher is going to fake the handoff, take it himself around the right side. Braylon is out in the open, and he's going to, there's a fumble, it looked like, but no, it was not. Hardy on the tackle, but not before Bauscher got about 9 yards or 8 yards. We'll see where they mark it.
Brandon Bauscher taking it deeper into Tiger territory.
Third down and 1 now for Milbank with 5:27 left here in the third quarter. 13-0 Milbank. Bauscher on the keeper himself. Braylon needed 2. He got about 4. And so should be a fresh set of downs here for the Bulldogs, and it is.
First down by the quarterback.
Milbank first down.
And so 5:13 left here in the third quarter. Again, Milbank on the march. They're leading here 13-0. They are at Groton area's 22-yard line.
Penalty there, so the officials just letting them play here. Late in the third, 5 minutes here to go. It's still 13-0 in favor of the Bulldogs, who are driving now. First and 10 on the 21-yard line.
So Bauscher now in the shotgun.
Shotgun for Bauscher.
He's going to flip the ball, pitch the ball to Esteban Abrego, and that Abrego kind of tripped at before he even received the ball, but Abrego is going to go back for about a 5-yard loss, I guess. So the ball goes back to about the 25 now, with 4:24 left here in the third quarter. Again, 13-0 Milbank. If you're just tuning in, you missed a couple of first half touchdowns by the Bulldogs.
Of the Tigers.
And that will set up now second down and about 14 for Milbank.
Get the ball back.
And Bauscher now in the shotgun. He's going to fake the pitch. He's going to go back toward the right side of the field, the center of the field. Braylon certainly made something out of basically nothing that time. He got most of the yardage back, actually. He's going to be within about just a couple of yards the way it looks of first down. Or 3, I guess. Third down and about 3 now for Milbank. So an 11-yard run by Bauscher, and Braylon is going to push ahead that time, and I think he will get the first down the way it looks from here on the mark.
First down there.
That is a first down for Milbank, so first down and
Possession of the night for the Bulldogs.
Goal for the Bulldogs. Or let's see.
First and goal. That'll bring up to Milbank.
Yeah, the ball is at, looks like the 9-yard line, I think, is the way it looks from here. Scoreboard has...
Even nothing in favor of the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I think it's at the 9-yard line. First and goal now for Milbank. Boucher is going to hand off, and that is going to be a run.
Ryder Johnson on the stop there.
Ryder Johnson on the stop. And now one of the Bulldogs is down. The ball carrier is down on the field.
Milbank threatening to score here again to extend their lead in this game. This drive started on the Tiger 38.
And that is
have a moment here.
going to be Bulldog laying on the field there, and
break on GDI Live.
So there is going to be a little, they're going to stretch his leg a little bit, and we'll just keep it right here for now. And again, thanks to all of our sponsors for all the audio and video streaming, and our radio sponsors as well. Again, don't forget Coach's Corner tomorrow during the 10 o'clock hour here on KMSD with Jeff Carino. And yeah, and then we'll be back next Friday night for more Friday night football with Del Rapids down at Del Rapids in Quarrier Country. We'll have pregame at about 6:45 or so, and the kickoff at 7 o'clock from Del Rapids. And I'll have the call for you here on KMSD.
Back to action on GDILive.com.
And they're still attending to the injured Bulldog down there.
0 2:50 here to go third quarter. They are on the 2-yard line of the Groton area.
And let's recap Milbank scoring here with 24 seconds left in the first quarter. Braylon Boucher to Esteban Abrego, 40-yard touchdown reception. Extra point kick good, 7-0 Milbank after 1 quarter. And then in the second quarter, 10:47 left in it, a Braylon Boucher 17-yard touchdown run. Extra point kick no good, 13-0 Milbank at halftime, and that's where we are right now. And that looks like Bennett Hunt that was down on the field that time. So again, hopefully Bennett will be okay as well.
Groton can get something to go here to cause a turn.
As Milbank is on the 2-yard line.
Groton can stop him from pulling ahead even more.
Milbank is at the 2-yard line now, trying to go in for a score here. Braylon Boucher under center. He's going to hand off to Cargus. Cargus gets in from 2 yards out. Zach Cargus, 2-yard touchdown run with 2:38 left here in the third quarter.
19-0. 2:38 here to go in the third.
19-0 Milbank now.
Little drive there by Milbank to extend their lead.
So now it looks like Milbank will probably go for the 2-point conversion to try to make it 21. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Bulldogs.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on Milbank. See where they're going to spot the PAT.
So they'll spot the PAT here. We'll find out where that will be.
Two-point conversion is coming here, looking the way they're setting up. They missed the point after the attempt earlier in the...
Touchdown is good, but unsportsmanlike conduct against the Bulldogs. It'll be enforced on the kickoff.
They can make it 21-0, or it'll be a fail, and we'll be here at 19-0, and Groton try to get one.
So Milbank is going to try for the 2-point conversion here. They are now breaking huddle with 2:38 left here in the third quarter.
Line of scrimmage. 19-0 is our score.
And Boucher is going to stand in the shotgun formation this time for Milbank.
And the shotgun takes the snap.
Boucher is going to throw the ball in.
And it's going to be...
And that is going to be incomplete. So the 2-point conversion is no good. Your score, 19-0 Milbank, 2:38 left in the third. Back with more in 30 seconds on KMSD and BigStoneRadio.com.
Johnson Family Dentistry wants to remind you of the steps to a bright and healthy smile for life. Remember to brush your teeth teeth 3 times each day. Use mouthwash after brushing. And floss your teeth each day. Visit Johnson Family Dentistry twice a year for regular cleaning and checkups. And be sure and change your toothbrush every 3 months. Dr. Johnson and Dr. Holmquist are now accepting new patients. Call Johnson Family Dentistry in Milbank. More information at milbankdentist.com.
And Milbank is leading here 19-0. The latest score, a 2-yard touchdown run by Zach Cargus.
Groton area Tigers now trail 19-0.
And it is 19-0 Milbank with 2:38 left here in the third quarter.
We're just down to 2:38 here going to the third. Groton trying to get something going tonight here. Just been plagued with interceptions, fumbles, turnovers.
And with the penalty on Milbank, the unsportsmanlike conduct, they will have to kick off from their own 25-yard line.
Game, and that could, if they could get 2 good drives here before the end, boy, that the momentum swing there, we might have a good.
Milbank now with the ensuing kickoff here.
The end of this game here.
19-0 Bulldogs tonight here on senior night for Groton area.
Back to receive.
And here comes the kick now, and that is going to be a good one. Fielded at about the 32 by Ryder Johnson, 40, 45. He's going to be drugged down at about the 44-yard line on the far side of the field.
Brought down by number 30, Ethan Sire.
Ethan Sire on the tackle for Milbank.
First down, 10 Tigers. From the 44-yard line.
44-yard line is where Groton.
And
for their 10th possession of the night.
Keegan Tracy was actually the ball carrier that time for Groton area. So the Tigers start at their own 44-yard line, trailing here 19-0 on the Lewis Drug scoreboard. 2:31 left here in the third quarter.
You could almost say that Groton's trying to get a drive together here just to avoid getting stumped tonight, but we'll see what they come out with.
Johnson takes it from his quarterback position and dives ahead for about a 5-yard gain that time, up to about exactly midfield to the 50-yard line.
There's a 2nd and 4 from the 50.
Coming up on
2nd and 4 actually for the Tigers.
Late in the third, 2:11 here to go third quarter. It's 19-0 in favor of the Bulldogs.
2:07 left here in the third quarter.
Groton area, their 10th possession of the night.
As it's 2nd down and 4 now for the Bulldogs, or for the Tigers. Asher Johnson.
And the quarterback lines up on
Johnson hands it off to Shelley, and there's nothing there. Shelley met in the backfield.
Possibly for a loss on that.
Osowski for 1. And Sam Rick came up to help as well.
Down and 5.
Milbank has really pursued overall very, very well tonight on defense. Hats off to the Bulldogs on defense here. Pitching the shutout, of course, 19-0 right now with 1:20 left here in the third quarter.
1-2 on the season after back-to-back losses.
So Milbank trying to get their second win on the season here. They're at 2-1 or 1-1 right now. Groton at 1-2. So 3rd down and 5 now for the Tigers. Low snap. Johnson picks it up. Johnson's in trouble. He weaves and bobs right about to the line of scrimmage.
Maybe gained a yard.
He could have been caught in the backfield there, but he wiggles away for about a 2-yard gain, but that's going to bring up 4th now and about 3 or 4 for the Tigers.
It's 4th down and 3.
4th down and 3.
So Ryder Johnson looks like he'll drop back to punt now for the Tigers.
And Groton is going to punt the
And number 3, Sam Rick.
Mason Allen and Sam Rick back deep for Milbank.
Back to receive the punt.
20 seconds left here in the third quarter. Johnson standing at his own 40. Just about a block that time by Osowski, but it's gotten away to Allen. And he's going to call for the fair catch and reel it in at about the, about the 20-yard line. So that's where Milbank takes over with only 10 seconds left here in the third quarter. Milbank is leading here 19-0 on the Lewis Drug scoreboard against Groton area here on senior night in Groton.
They are at the 20-yard line.
So this will be last play of the third quarter. Should be right here.
It's here in the first half. In the second half here, the third is almost done here. Both teams have only possessed the ball twice here, so it really slows down second half.
As Bauscher now is going to hand off to Engebretson. Engebretson has the right side for a while. About a 3-yard gain, and that will close out the third quarter. So 3 quarters in the books here from Groton area. It is Milbank 19, Groton area 0. We'll be back with the fourth and final quarter in 1 minute on KMSD and BigStoneRadio.com.
What's your big picture?
To actually have savings in my savings.
To pay at the pump. To make life easier.
To spend less. Wait, to make more.
If making the most of your time and money is in your big picture, First Bank & Trust has you covered with award-winning customer service and local experts.
To keep having fun. Oh, to keep up with her.
Find out how First Bank & Trust helps you bank easier at bankeasy.com. Member FDIC.
Lewis Family Drug is your one-stop location. In addition to quality prescription and non-prescription drugs with free delivery, Lewis has a huge selection of everyday basics and name brands and specialty items, always at affordable prices. They carry seasonal items, fabrics, crafts, and groceries. Shopping at your local Lewis Drug is more simple and more rewarding than ever. Download the Lewis mobile app to add on-the-go convenience to your errands. Lewis Family Drug. Everyday savings close to home.
And the fourth quarter is upon us here in Groton as Milbank is leading here 19-0 on the Lewis Drug scoreboard as Milbank is on the 25 with a 2nd and 5 now. Handoff
is up the middle.
Goes to Engebretson again, I believe, and he's not going to get much that time, if anything.
Engebretson on the carry.
And now a Bulldog is sitting down in the Groton area secondary.
Engebretson the ball carrier. The fourth quarter action here on GDI. Injured Bulldog is down right now.
And that's Sam Rick again sitting on the ground, but now Sam is going to get pulled to his feet.
Slow to get up there.
And
not walking yet, but
again, hopefully Sam will be okay. Again, he got banged up in last week's game, and he's been playing a lot here tonight and playing really well, and now he's laying on the ground, on the turf, so hopefully he'll be okay. As
give you some score updates, some finals here.
Again, let's see here what.
Defeated Webster 53-0.
I'm going to go to my scoreboard here. Well, injury timeout here, I guess, if you will.
15-8. Oak Point Jefferson is up on winner 20-8. That's a big game there in 11B. Chamberlain is up 16-8 on Miller Highmore Herald.
And in Class 11A here tonight, Madison defeated Custer 43-0. Del Rapids defeated Rapid City Christian 43-8.
County all over
West Central over McCook Central Montrose in the third, 28-0. Dakota Valley shut out Lakota Tech 58-0. Sioux Falls Christian in the third is leading Lennox 10-0. Belfouche and Tri-Valley are scoreless. In the first, Vermilion is leading Camp Scranton in the fourth, 14-13.
Down to 9A.
And those are some 11A scores. 11B, Mobridge Pollock shut out Roncalli 50-0. And
9B.
Duel over Flandreau with 10 minutes left in the fourth, 20-14. So those are some scores here for you. And Milbank now back to live action here.
Milbank
With a 3rd down and 5 now for the Bulldogs with 11:33 left here in the fourth quarter. As Bauscher takes a low snap, and then it's going to be a run for not a first down.
There was number 3, Connor Lyons for Groton area.
As Cargus got the ball carry, or got the carry that time, I should say, 4th down. So now Milbank will go back into punt formation.
Milbank is going to punt this one away. Groton area gets the ball back. They'll have their 11th drive tonight. See if the Tigers can get one good drive here tonight. Get on the scoreboard.
Number 53, Leighton Osowski, in punt formation for the Bulldogs.
Leighton Osowski will punt it away here for Milbank.
48 here to go in the game. Didn't really know how to gauge how Milbank was going to be tonight after they had a big win in their first game. And
nice high punt by Osowski.
They were scoreless in their second game against a very good Tri-Valley team.
And that's loose, and it's touched by the Groton ball player, and I think Milbank jumped on it. Did they get on it in bounds?
Might be
and they did. Nice effort that time right in your living room if you're watching our stream by Emmett Snaza along the near sideline here. That ball was live and kind of getting away from it actually that time almost a little bit was Lincoln Krause that time. And
it's going to be...
And that's going to be Emmett Snaza a recovery that time for...
going to have the ball with 10:25 here to go in the game for their 12th drive of the night. Groton didn't get anything off of that there.
For Milbank.
Milbank is going to take over 1st and 10 on the Tiger 26-yard line.
So Milbank now at the Groton area 36.
36 correction.
And so Bauscher now in the shotgun for Milbank. Well, now they're going to re-huddle here for some reason. 10:25 left here in the game.
Milbank leads
19-0 is the Milbank lead. And here is the snap, and there's going to be a whistle and early movement, I think, on the Bulldogs.
False start against the Bulldogs.
False start, I guess I should say.
5-yard penalty will make it 1st down and 15.
So a 5-yard penalty now makes it 1st down and 15 for the Bulldogs.
1st down and 15 coming up from Milbank area here. Ball got pushed back
to the 41.
From the 41 to the 41 now.
So Milbank is at Groton area's 41 now with 10:21 or 10:22 left here in the fourth quarter. 19-0. Milbank is in the lead here. As Bauscher in the shotgun now for the Bulldogs. Takes the low snap. He picks it up. Braylon is going to kind of lose his footing a little bit, kind of tripping.
Johnson on the stop.
And Johnson on the stop that time for the Tigers. But Bauscher,
no gain on the play.
No gain. So about a 2nd down now and about 15. For the Bulldogs with the clock on the move here. 9:55 left here in the game. Again, Milbank is up here 19-0, I beg your pardon. 19-0 Bulldogs.
9:42 here to go in the game.
And so Bauscher bringing the troops up now to the line on 2nd and 15. Ball is at Groton area's 42-yard line.
Milbank with the ball.
Bauscher now barking out the play.
Hands off.
Hands it off.
The middle.
And that's a nice piece of running by the Bulldogs. Just about to the original line of scrimmage. And
I'll bring up.
Oh, let's see. I think
3rd down and 10.
Engebretson was the ball carrier that time for Milbank.
Ball's on the 35-yard line of the Tigers.
So the ball is at Groton area's 35-yard line, and it is 8:50 left here in the game.
Nothing in favor of the Bulldogs.
Again, 19-0 Milbank.
Trying to pull away now. Put the game out of reach here if they can get another score.
As Bauscher directly under center now. Going to come out here to his right. Braylon looking. Nothing there, and he's going to throw it incomplete. That was intended that time for Esteban Abrego.
4th and 10.
And that would not have been first down anyway, but now it's 4th down and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Put this one away and see if they can pin the Groton deep back in their own territory.
And it looks like Leighton Osowski is going to come out, and they're going to play the field position game here with the Tigers. Going to try to pin him deep, and Osowski, I would guess, will try to kick the ball out of bounds. Anthony Tracy back deep for the Tigers.
19-0.
Leighton stands exactly at the 50-yard line.
They've been dominating all night here.
And the snap is a good one. Leighton is going to try to deaden it a little bit, and that is going to be a nice punt by Leighton Osowski. That's going to be touch dead way deep in Groton area's territory. And that is exactly what Leighton Osowski wanted to do that time for the Bulldogs, as Groton area will start deep. I don't know, that's about I think it's inside the 5. It's hard to tell from here, but we are on the far side of the field here. So that is
possession of the night here, folks. Thanks for tuning in.
8:22 left here in the game.
Going the game. 19-0 is our score.
From the 7-yard line is where the ball is now for the Tigers.
Looking to get something going here late in the game.
And Asher Johnson for the Tigers.
Deep in Tiger territory. Hands off.
Gonna hand off.
Up the middle. Gonna gain of a couple there. That drive starting on the 7-yard line. See where they come up here.
Gain of 2 by the ball carrier for Groton that time, so it's 2nd down and 2 now, or
on the 9-yard line.
Excuse me, 2nd down and 8 for the Tigers.
Groton area trying to get a positive drive here late in the game.
19-0 Milbank here. Milbank has been
Milbank at 19.
Pretty much in control here tonight for the duration of this game so far.
Johnson, the quarterback.
Asher back to pass, looking. Receiver falls down.
That one goes.
And that's going to be incomplete. Johnson was trying for Johnson that time. 3rd down and 8 now for Groton area here with 7:29 left in the game.
7.5.
Again, don't forget Coach's Corner tomorrow during the 10 o'clock hour here on KMSD with Jeff Carino. And that'll be, it's always a great show that Jeff puts on Saturdays, of course. And tomorrow, no exception.
3rd down 8.
So 3rd down and 8 now for the Tigers.
Still 19-0 in favor of Milbank.
And Johnson is going to take it himself, and not much there. The Bulldogs, Esteban Abrego, I think, amongst others on the tackle.
Down coming up the Groton area now.
And so 4th down now for Groton area. And so now Milbank should get very, very good field position here.
4th down and 6.
4th and 6. Mason Allen dropping back.
Ryder Johnson in the back of the end zone there, waiting for.
As is Max Schooler for the Bulldogs.
For the ball.
Punting is Ryder Johnson. Here comes the punt.
Ready for it.
And that's going to be just gotten away from wisely that time by Mason Allen, and touched dead at about the 47-yard line by the Tigers. And that was touchdown that time by Skylar Godell.
19-0.
And so Milbank takes over, and now there's an official's timeout. So we'll take one as well. 6:44 left in the game. 19-0 Milbank. Back with more football in 30 seconds on KMSD and BigStoneRadio.com.
Haslett Construction in Ortonville, Minnesota is known for their quality work. Additions to the Valley Queen Cheese Factory and First Bank and Trust, St. Lawrence School, Milbank Elementary, Ortonville Area Health Services, and the Big Stone County Highway Department Garage, and so many other projects over the years. They are known for their quality work and professionalism on the job. That's what makes Haslett Construction the contractor you want for your building projects. Go with the people you trust. Haslett Construction, Ortonville, Minnesota.
KMSD, Milbank, Classic Hits 95.1 and 1510 AM. A big
For play-by-play, here's the voice of the Bulldogs, Chad Knowles.
And welcome back here to Groton.
7-yard line of the Groton area Tigers. 6:44 here to go in the game.
6:44 left in the game here as Boucher is going to hand off. And there's a great second effort that time by Ethan Owen.
Hardy was in on that.
And it looked like he was stopped after about a 2-yard gain, and Ethan kept the legs churning that time.
8 on the carry for Milbank. Second down and short coming up now. Ball's down to the 39.
And second down and about 2 now with 6:14 left here in the game.
Going the game, 19-0 is our score. Milbank looking to pull ahead even more.
Has Milbank, of course, in no particular rush now with 6 minutes and change left here in the game. Boucher now is going to hand off.
Up the middle.
And that was Cargus on the carry. Cargus gets up to about the 36-yard line. And that is a Bulldog first down.
First and 10 Milbank.
So if you're Milbank now, you just want to keep the clock running, of course, and keep Groton area's offense off the field with 5:38 left here in the game, and it is 19-0 Milbank here.
Here around the 36-yard line of the Groton area Tigers is Milbank with a 19-0 lead. 5.5 here to go. Fourth quarter.
And of course, Milbank will melt the play clock here, of course, as much as they possibly can here.
Milbank up to the line of scrimmage. Brendan Bowser, the quarterback.
And Boucher with it now is going to keep it, and he's going to slip in the backfield at about the 41-yard line. That does keep the clock running, of course. But there's a loss of 5 in the meantime on the play, so second down and about 15 now for the Bulldogs at Groton area's 41.
Back to the 41. Milbank going to get away here with the victory. That'll improve them to 2.
So it looks like Milbank should come out here
Looks like they're
with their second win of the season with 4:27 left here in the game. And Boucher now on a 2nd and 15 for Milbank. He's going to hand off to Cargus. Not much there for Cargus. He gets about 3. And 4:12, and the clock runs here in the fourth quarter. And 3rd and long now for Milbank. 3rd and about 13 for the Bulldogs at Groton area's 38-yard line.
19-0 is our score.
Third and long, like we said, 3rd and about 13. 3 minutes and 40 seconds left here in the game. Of course, Milbank taking every second they possibly can here. Snap is low, and there's going to be a fumble. I think it's loose. I don't know if Groton got on it or if Milbank got back on it, but looks like it was picked up by Milbank.
But it'll bring up 4th.
So it'll bring up 4th and long now. Leighton Osowski will drop back again to punt for Milbank with 3:13 left here in the game. Again, we'll have a kind of a quick post-game show here tonight. Wrap things up and go home east on Highway 12. As Osowski lines up to punt here now for Milbank.
Punt away now for Milbank. With a 19-0 lead, Groton's going to get it back for one last drive here tonight.
Ozowski gets the snap, gets a kind of a line drive punt.
Picked up by Anthony Tracy.
Anthony Tracy on the return.
He's brought down hard.
And there is a flag.
Tracy on the return.
And we'll see what happens here.
With Milbank and Groton. On the play there.
I don't know if he was hit out of bounds late or if there was holding or illegal block. We'll have to wait and see. Face masking on Milbank. That's what the official call was.
19-0 lead.
Again, 19-0. Milbank is leading here with 2:39 left in the game. Again, thanks everybody for tuning in, watching, listening, wherever you are here tonight. We appreciate each and every one of you for sure.
15-yard penalty makes it first and 10 for the Tigers from the 33-yard.
So first and 10 for the Tigers now from their own 33-yard line with 2:39 left here in the game. They're going to hand off, nothing to, well, a nice second effort that time.
Almost broke free on that.
And that was Anthony Tracy that time. And he not only got away from one tackle, but two tackles and just about three tackles that time. What an individual effort. That was about the sixth most fun yards I think I've ever watched somebody pick up in my years of broadcasting in football. That was just going to go down as a 6-yard gain, but what an effort that time by the Groton ball carrier.
Groton area, next game's coming up.
And again, we'll be in Del Rapids next Friday night, 6:45, 6:50 the pregame, 7 o'clock kick from Del Rapids. And here is Groton on the ball carrier, or on the ball carry, I should say. They get about 1 yard. So third down and about 3 now. But now there's only about a minute and a half left in the game here.
Here to go in the game. 19-0 is our score.
19-0. Milbank is leading, and they will go to 2-1 on the season in the young season here in 2025.
Unable to get things going.
And 3rd and 2 now for the Tigers.
Final moments here. A minute 17 here to go.
Minute 12 left here now in the game. Johnson is back to pass. He's going to take it himself, and he's going to not get the first down. It's going to be close, but not quite. And that is going to be a tackle that time by Max Schooler.
4th and 1 coming up for Groton.
So 4th and 1 now for Groton area with 45 seconds and ticking here left.
4 games left in the season, a bye week coming up. Can't wait for the bye week there. So.
All right, 30, 29, 28, 27. This should be the last play of the game right here.
25 seconds.
4th down for Groton, 4th and 1 from their own 40.
Milbank Bulldogs.
And here is the carry. That is a first down.
Tracy's gonna.
That is Anthony Tracy on the carry.
That's good for a Tiger first down.
And the clock will stop on the movement of the chains.
For Groton area Tiger football. Looking at 1-3 on the season, it's going to be.
So that is going to do it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. And your final score as Milbank comes out victorious tonight. There is the final score of the game. Your final score, Milbank 19, Groton area 0. We'll be back with the post game coming up in only a minute here on KMSD. Back in 1 minute.
If you want a job where your work matters, you belong at Avera. Here, we've invested in our workforce because every Avera team member drives our health ministry forward, making a difference in lives and communities every day. We offer competitive pay, great health insurance, and even career opportunities. We're putting people first, including you. search for local job openings and apply at avera.org/careers.
Dakota Country Ag Service in Milbank is your local Pioneer Seed dealer. Dakota Country is now offering soil testing, and they have winter wheat and rye available. When it's time to plan for 2026, please consider Dakota Country and their full line of Pioneer Seed corn, beans, wheat, oats, alfalfa, and cover crops. Dakota Country Ag Service in Milbank, open Monday through Friday and Saturday by appointment. For more information or to schedule an on-the-farm visit, contact Paul O'Reilly, 605-467-0715 or 605-949-4170.
And Milbank goes to 2-1 on the season as they come out victorious here in Groton on senior night. 19-0 is your final as the Bulldogs win. Let's recap your scoring here tonight. Way back in the first quarter, 24 seconds left in it. Braylon Bauscher, the quarterback, to Esteban Abrego. 40-yard touchdown pass. Extra point kick good. Milbank leads 7-0 after one quarter. Second quarter with 10:47 left in it. A 17-yard touchdown run by Bauscher. Extra point kick no good. Milbank goes up 13-0 at half. And then in the third quarter, Zach Cargus with 2:38 left in the third gets a 2-yard touchdown run, 2-point conversion, no good. 19-0 Milbank. No scoring done in the fourth. That is your final. 19 for Milbank and nothing for Groton. Milbank goes to 2-1 on the season. Groton area drops to 1-3. Again, we want to thank all of our sponsors on all sides, audio, video streaming, and we want to thank our radio side sponsors as well. And don't forget the cross-country meet tomorrow in Milbank, both boys and girls. The Bank Invitational starting at about 9:30 out at the Whetstone Golf Course. And Coach's Corner with Jeff Carino tomorrow during the 10 o'clock hour. They'll wrap this game up and a bunch of other games and scores as well. Just a couple of quick scores here from around the state. Madison over Custer tonight, 43-0. Del Rapids over Rapid City Christian, 43-8. Again, this one, Milbank 19-0 over Groton area. Dakota Valley over Lakota Tech, 58-0. Christian is leading Lennox with 4 minutes left in the game. 10-0. It's Canton over Vermilion, 19-14. In 11B tonight, Mobridge Pollock, 50-0 over Roncalli. Let's see some other any other finals here. Clarkwell Lake leading Sioux Valley 20-8 with 3 minutes left in the game. That in 11B. 9AA tonight. Hamlin is leading Great Plains Lutheran 48-0. It is Waverly South Shore with 2 minutes left in the third, 28-8 over Wabash Summit. Britton Hecla 53-0 over Florence Henry tonight, and that in 9A. Also, in 11B, with under a minute left, Dual is leading Flandreau 26-14. And those are some scores, just a very few scores from around the state of South Dakota tonight. Again, thanks to Jeff back at the studios. Thanks to all of our sponsors and everybody else listening and everything as well. One final time from Groton tonight, Milbank 19, Groton area 0. And that's going to do it. We'll talk to you from Del Rapids next Friday night at about 6:45, 6:50, 7 o'clock kickoff from Courier Country. But for now, we're going to turn it back to the studios of KMSD and say good night and have a great weekend, everybody.